And was I making that up or am I telling the truth? Listen, you can fucking stay, man. I'm just fucking with you. I'm not that serious, dude.
You ban everybody that
I'm
disagrees
not that
with your
serious.
fat ass, bro.
It ain't that serious, man. But if you guys remember, I mean, you could verify for me that I'm not bullshitting, that I said this was going to be a Twitch exclusive thing. So there we go. Probably shouldn't have shown you that. Nothing, anything, there's nothing there. And here, look what I got because I promised, speaking of things I promised to you and I said I'd fucking, so let's, all right, so now you know the specs. I also, what do I have for storage? See, let me show you my storage. This is where I keep the keyloggers too, so. What's up, that punk gamer? So I got an external.
What's up, that punk gamer?
Internal drive? What am I, stupid? Oh, no, it's actually good. That's actually smart. Let me see if I want to install Lies of Ass. Let me see if I want to install anything else here. All games, SteamOS compatible. Sort by last played. I want to see if there's anything else I want to install. Boom. This has a lot of games on it with it. Oh wait, I gotta update.
This got a lot of games on there.
Well, I mean, yeah, we watched that video from ETA Prime, Anything and Everything. And he was in the right direction, but I was like, dude, you're really gonna recommend that power supply, a fucking no-name brand, not 80 plus in any way, shape, or form.
I was dragged back.
These people are like, oh, cool. I can make an affordable steam machine that outperforms it. And they're going to buy this thing, and then they're going to see fucking smoke coming out of it. So, yeah, my power supply was like 3 times the price, but take it from a person. I always learned that the hard way, right? I have so much.
I acquired beer and
Reaper
some
forever.
more dabs.
Thank you for subscribing.
And then Richard
Anything
decided
you guys
to
want to see? Because I think I may have a lot of this shit downloaded. But let me know and I'll how do I not have that?
Yup.
So Reaper, thank you. Now putting us at 10. Yeah, I got
Reaper,
yours.
no.
Let me know anything else. I'll get it downloading and we could go react while I'm that's a good idea. Put some stuff. I got
He said
Gears of
thank
War.
you, Reaper.
Ooh, I should have Requiem. Let's see. I'm going to go where it's installed. Requiem, got it. Yeah, I play Dead Space. I would play Dead Space.
Play
yes,
Dead
I have
Space.
God of War Ragnarok.
Slanderous. I know.
Let me do these alphabetical. And I don't have it installed, really? The fuck is wrong with me?
I'm back again. Back again. Shady's back.
Ugh.
Tell a friend.
All right, so yeah, so I could get that. I should. Oh.
You've got to be shitting me, dude. It's a 30-second fucking ad. Is taking an ad break. He chooses to do this. So wait, Richard chooses this? This is what he chooses for people that bought this fucking service for him. Wow. Tired of ads? Yeah, I'm always tired of ads. Fuck you and your ads.
I'm finally
Never.
gonna just spread my cheeks and go to town. Here it is.
Oh, here it is.
Whoa, why am I getting wafts of hot air?
Because it's probably fucking
never played
Lauren's
this.
stank ass
I bought this
wafting
shit.
down there, dude. Person. Figure it
Never
out,
played
dude.
it, so I'm gonna change that. Dead Zone Rogue, I got that, right? I have this shit, yeah. Decent benchmark, shitty game. Doom the Man Ages. Dread Templar, yes, I will. I have to have, yeah, I got that. Do I have Dying Light the Breast? I don't. Listen, I don't have Dying Light the Breast. I don't have Dying Breast 2.
What are you doing? You're
I'm
just
12.
wasting money
I'm
you
fucking
don't
12.
have.
I do have
Richard.
Dying Light. Dying Light is a fucking. The acting needs work, but it's still a masterpiece. These are both underrated games, so I want them. No! I didn't realize I had that installed. Oops.
Oops.
Ah, you're redundant, but I have a soft spot for Evil Breast. I'm just gonna change everything to Breast because I'm 44 going on 12.
Clearly.
Oh, oh yeah, but you need a mouse and keyboard. Oh, I thought you were gonna say you gotta try Anthro Heat. Ooh. Got that. The expansion's kitty to dick. Oh, that actually works really well in SteamOS, and so does this. Poonie Unit has subscribed. They've subscribed.
What the
for
fuck did he
6
just say? Pootie
months.
unit?
Suck your nipples. Suck your nipples.
This is bisexual light.
Oh god.
Suck your nipples.
Yeah, random gaming. So thank you,
Bro,
Poonie
I want
Unit.
Nacho so goddamn
Just did a
bad.
video on the PS3 version of that. Yeah, that was notoriously rough, man. That was towards the end of the 7th gen life cycle, and they were
King
like,
Koopa!
Those consoles were like, just end me, please.
Yeah.
It's over.
But speaking
You
of
can't get
modern
any more
gaming,
out
I'm
of
about
us.
to do some modern gaming. I love
mean,
modern
actually,
gaming.
that's a kind of a lie. This game,
I
I want
hate
to
it,
show
but I
you this
love it.
fucking game. Of course, I know you're gonna ask. I get it. Why the fuck not?
Richard, play Sekiro, you losing ass hoe.
I should do like a because the Grand Theft Auto games always get flagged for 8 billion fucking things.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Oh, they get flagged.
Gungrave Glore is good.
Ooh,
I get the
Gungrave.
God of War games. What the fuck? I skipped them.
So go buy them.
Skip the God of War games. Yo, they made that. They 170. What is with Sony's ports being 300 terabytes each? What is with their ports? Why?
What? I don't believe it's
It just. I don't know. I'm just, dude, whatever game stresses this fucking computer out, Peter Griffin. RE4 is on iPhone, and dare I say,
what?
it's a pretty goddamn good port. All right, at least I was smart enough to do that.
What? It's an iPhone port.
That was a shallow fart. You know what that means.
You're disgusting. That you need fucking help?
I don't. The Horizon games, I find they are so painfully mediocre.
Ooh, I'm about to fight Ifrit.
Killing Floor 3. Oh, that's technically not supported. Really? I want to see those. Nope. Yeah, these games are out of control, dude. Left 4 Dead 2, duh. I mean, not that's... I know why I didn't download it, but from an entertainment perspective. I remember Hatred. I wish that was like the only drama going on in 2026, man. I wish. How many All right, 47 is not bad. Actually, the Spider-Man games are pretty fucking reasonable.
Oh shit! No,
Oh, Rich,
we got Hellfire
that's
coming.
actually a big fucking game for that game came out
Right?
what,
I am.
Right? Or 2012.
I'm definitely gonna
Join
pre-order it
Juicy
because I
Boots
want to
and
play it.
Microsoft Flight
So
Simulator.
is the
Excellent
full release
fucking
on
roguelike. It's hard
PS5
as
or is
fuck,
it only on PC,
but
bro?
It's excellent. This is excellent too. 24.
Because I think I'm gonna get it on PC.
It's 7th gen. It's not like it's gonna. Let me see. Yeah, health is fucking really on point. This is a
Shit.
great beat 'em up. Don't let anyone tell you different.
What?
My friend Bill Gates is a man who fucked prostitutes on an island. Allegedly, hopefully of
You
age.
like it?
But he probably didn't. Let's just keep it real. If you were hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein like that, you were certified to be a piece of shit. I think I'm done here. I think my work is done. Proteus. How do I not
Oh, I
have this
died
shit
again.
installed?
Goddamn,
I
he
thought I
killed me.
Quake. The remaster of that is
I need
great.
to
Quake Champions
maybe-
was pretty fucking good, dude. What a shame. Not that that game is stressful.
Your
but
life is a
nonetheless
shame.
still.
How about you change it by deleting it?
Isn't that actually a game? Sex with Hitler?
What?
Redeemer. Excellent. Beat 'em up. Really?
Bro, what?
No, I had 4.
Korra and Azula might be cracked?
Remember
Dude.
Shower with your dad simulator?
What?
I think I own that. That's a real game. Again, simpler fucking times. I always download all my Resident Evil games like I'm gonna fucking play them. I got 6. Let me get Returnal I have. I remember Benchmark again on here. Got that. Got that. Alright. This is out of control.
Damn. Yeah, he should have
Alright,
done
alright.
this before the fucking stream started, bro.
Oh man, Braz's games. Isn't this a great Twitch stream? Shinobi.
Oh, I'm gonna probably die.
Hey, you know what? I do want this. You know why I want that? Because that's supposed to be remastered.
Yep.
And it's like a really shit port. Yeah, the Shinobi game it slaps tits.
Oh shit, come on, bro.
I do like the Zombie Army games, but a remaster of it. Hey, Starfield. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to play that. Streets of Men. I'm like OCDing over this, and I don't know why.
I'm like OCD.
No, you're just
Not that these are
retarded.
gonna- All right. Send me your cat. I don't have a Cash App.
Shit,
all right,
bro.
Jesus, fuck me. How many games am I? That's 45, son. So we got Streets of Rage 4, Star Wars Shinobi, Silent Men, Resident Evil Men, Resident Men Requiem, Ratchet and Clank, Men Apart, Men 2, Men.
Everything about him is men
I can't.
sucking dicks.
My Men
He-
Petro.
He's fucking
Metal Gear
disgusting.
Solid
Bro.
5, The Phantom Men, Men Pain 3, Marvel's Spider-Men Remastered, Left for Men 2, The Last of Men Part 1, God of War Men. No, I don't want to stop.
What?
You can't make me stop. Grand Theft Auto Men City.
You're so fucking gay. It's not even funny, dude.
The
It's
Definitive
time for you to
Men.
just admit that you're a
Oh, Squire
homosexual.
Men. All right, I'm done. I can't make it work anymore. It is actually downloading pretty quick. I'm not gonna. I'll just leave it.
Fuck.
Oh man, yeah. Listen. Let me see.
Shit. Whoa, buddy. Richard, are you gonna talk?
All right. You're not annoying enough yet.
Yo, he's
Anyway.
already trying to ban people.
So I'm gonna let those download because you're not. If you let a game, if you put on that games could download while you're playing a game, it definitely affects the performance of games. I've tested that before, so it would be stupid. Mega Men, exactly. So there's that. Ben Fighter, Years of Breath. That's a good one. Wait a second. This chair is weird. It's kind of a weird chair. Kanan Lynch, Dead Man. Well, there you go. All right, so let me see what I got
Shit,
in
bro,
rotation here,
fuck.
boys. Oh, wow, I don't have another window open already. I thought I did, so I'll let that shit download. President. Wings of Redemption is MIA? He might just be, like, fucking hiding, dude. You know, this shit, like I said to you, that's the job is, I'll never downplay that the job is easy. Ever. In terms of what you do. But like every other fucking job, right? There's downsides. If you're making money, there's always something that there's always some obstacle that's going to get in your way and try to fuck you up. It's just how the game is played. If we weren't doing this, we'd be in the woods with spears fucking throwing them through each other's braids. So, Ryan Stav, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Now putting us at 12.
Oh, shit, I think I
Very
might die
nice
here.
of you. Thank you. I will switch the screen
Yep, I'm dead.
in a moment. Yeah, I know there's a fucking path tracing mod.
There's a
are
path
correct.
tracing mod.
I'm
for
gonna
more than 30.
Yes, I know I need to change the screen. No worries. I'm looking something up here real quick. I was more... But then I realized I wanted to... Oh, wait, I'm on Twitch. We could watch the quartering. Luther Morgan just released a video an hour ago about the quartering harassing people. Who's ready for that? Who wants... I want that. Listen, people used to really
Shit!
think I was Asian the way they're like, oh, what do they call Masawi? I would get or
What?
Masuxi.
This 16, right?
I'm like, oh, you're. I'm like, I'm Asian. I'm Italian. You're just saying the fucking name wrong, dude.
You're not Asian Italian,
What's up,
Richard.
Master Wizards?
What the fuck?
Of course, man. They're all the fucking same. They're transphobic, they're racist, and... Wait. Was the trans woman black?
What does that have to do with any fucking thing, sir?
Was the trans woman black? I'll lose. Okay. All right. I was gonna say, like, talk about it. At that point, you just fucking short circuit, dude.
Hey, Luther Morgan here, and today
I mean, you know my shit. Again,
What?
2 consenting adults. Beyond that, it ain't my fucking business.
dead. Yep, every fucking time.
Would you fucking
today we're going to be going
But-
through police reports that Jeremy Hambley has filed or have been filed against him to see if he actually filed a police report in relation to harassment allegations that happened in 2026.
This fucking
It's
guy,
just
bro.
taken a while for the
Give me a
police
sec, I'll be right
department
back.
to get back to me. Just a quick side note. A few weeks ago, I
Oh, hell no. No, what the hell, bro? Bullshit. Fuck
The
off,
quartering
Rich.
responded very simply, I appreciate your kind words. So, he does respond. And here's the negative one. This was sent back in January after the whole Amfest disaster. The emailer wrote, "You blew your shot at Hamfest, fatso. Melanie is engaged to some fucking Filipino guy." Hambley responded with, "I'm married, retard." So he does respond in the negative sometimes at 2:41 in the morning as well.
Another way he's like Phil. He's fighting with people the wee hours of the morning.
Miller time? You make up your own mind. Something that I've been waiting on for several months was a response from the Washington County Sheriff's Office. An anonymous friend of the channel was a really big help in getting me these documents, so thank you to you out there. Jeremy Hambley made numerous claims about people showing up to his house, the red F-150, receiving unwanted phone calls, his friends were doxxed, receiving strange mail, and even claimed his in-laws were being harassed. And he made the very specific claim stating, quote, "We've had to involve law enforcement over some of this insanity too." So, I
Wait, buckle up. Let me guess. He never really had to involve law enforcement.
wanted to check. Did Jeremy Hambley make a report to the police? Or was this just another lie? What do you think? Well, I was able to find a police report about a false swatting attack on the quartering. However, it was from March 8, 2023. So if we look at this, it's from the
Oh, isn't the Elon picture great? That's a man right there.
Washington County Sheriff's Office. And it says, an unknown suspect called the Washington County Sheriff's Office and claimed to be, these are all redacted, of course. The suspect had stabbed his wife were at home, there were no injuries, and this person was a victim of swatting when he lived in Waukesha County. So that's a reference to Jeremy swatting at his previous home. I believe that was in 2021. So if we scroll down here, it just says 10:30 in the morning, the suspect said that he had just stabbed his girlfriend and then threatened to shoot himself. And it looks like the deputies were en route to Jeremy's house when it's like they realized, oh shit, this guy's been swatted in the past. And then, they're like, okay, nothing really happened. And we know it's Jeremy, even though it's redacted, because it's like, yeah, it was a YouTuber. He does political commentary. He advised his content is conservative leaning.
But I'm also playing Final Fantasy
remember,
VII
guys,
Crisis Core, so that's okay.
Yeah, it still was far right.
I'm perfectly okay doing a double shift if I have to
Now the mask is just
fucking play
completely
Final
off.
Fantasy
He was never
VII
a
Crisis
conservative.
Core.
He just told a policeman that. His YouTube channel is The Quartering, and the swatting calls all had happened when he was live on YouTube. So yeah, this is in the past though. So he was swatted, but it was in 2023. What other reports are there? Well, Hambley called in this report on March 13th.
I mean, I guess you say that's a lie.
In 2025. I originally read the date wrong and thought it was from 2026. However, this was all the way back in 2025.
Oh, I survived.
So what was going on back then? It says, blank called in to make sure that we had a flag on on file for previous swatting incidents for his address. Blank stated that he was concerned because he believes that it could happen to him in the next day or two, because it's been happening to everyone around him. And this is where it really gives him away, even though it's redacted. Blank runs a politically conservative YouTube page called The Quartering, where he has live
Gee, I wonder who it is.
1,200 to 1,400 hours. He's been swatted in the past, and many of his streaming
Cucumbers.
colleagues the past few days have been
Envious.
swatted.
Thank you for
Blank had
subscribing.
concerns that he may be
Appreciate it.
potentially swatted as his address
There we
had
go,
already been swatted
boys.
in the past, and that is correct. That happened in
The Ninja Gaiden series,
June of
yeah,
2022,
I have.
and that happened in
I
March
want
of
Ninja Gaiden
2023.
4 for
So
PC,
he did
but
not
I
have
don't
concerns
have
that
it.
anyone would show up to his property, but the subjects, the recent swattings have used text or email.
I mean,
to
this
I
is
might
the
get it if I
guy-
can get it on sale, if
saying
I'm
that
being
someone may
completely
kill the-
honest.
This is the guy who literally, and he wasn't joking in the beginning, it was just him being fucking weird, where he said he had 2 gay black dads.
How do you know
wasn't
he didn't
joking.
have 2 gay black dads, Rich?
So of course he would lie about this.
etc. And basically he just says, hey, if somebody calls in a thing, please contact me.
Thank you,
So,
envious.
but this was all the way back in March of 2025. So what was going on around this time that gave, Jeremy such pause? The Quartering did make a video on Alex Jones being
I'm dead.
swatted on March 12, 2025.
Yep.
I
It's
haven't
possible
hit
that
it.
the Quartering,
I hit it a couple
mistakenly
times
believing
tonight.
that he was in the same league as Alex Jones, became concerned. He also made a video called One of Us Murdered Outside of His Home on March 11, 2025.
what?
And perhaps it was H3H3 getting his skull sent to their house and the false CPS call. He made a video about that on March 10, 2025. So it happened around this time. So it's possible that
Yeah, it's back when Jeremy got 6-figure views per video.
Jeremy thought that all these people were his colleagues and then mistakenly thought that his life was somehow in danger. So other than that, those were the only reports Hambly made to the police. So in this tweet from April of 2026, where he talked about being in communication with the police, that was a lie. Yeah, big surprise.
No.
Let's go.
I'm so shocked.
Everyone's super shocked, right? Now, this dragnet into the Quartering's police report did...
Jeremy used to say he was a classic liberal, which is what Dave Rubin used to say.
Yeah, their fascism just used to be coded.
Oh, uh-huh.
I mean, how they are now is who they really are.
Right, Richard. And you're just like the shining beacon
it
of
was- that was the
Americana,
thing,
right?
man. It was all a ruse. They were all turning up. They were all turning up the temperature in the pot of water slowly. Yeah,
He
now
doesn't
today,
even
Rich
know
is
what to
applause
say,
counter, it's
dude.
working. I don't know why.
reveal something I did not expect. To set the stage for you, let's go back to when Jeremy Hambly admitted to using a shock collar and gave away perhaps some of the details that led up to his dog needing a shock collar.
Uh-huh.
Let's play the clips.
First of all, honestly, it's I would like again. I'm pretty. I don't mind e-collars, but that's under the guise that people are using them correctly.
Right.
I would never leave Huck's e-collar on him with those prongs in his neck for an extended period of time.
Right.
Like that dog
You
has
check
his
it.
shock
What's
collar
up,
on
Tech?
for
That's
12
an hour.
hours a day inside the house. Like the only scenario where I would be like, think about having the
Oh my God, all of the pearl clutching. Like, all right, however you feel about shock collars and what happened here, compare
Come
that to
on.
the shit that I don't know anything really
Fuck.
about
Come on,
her.
come
but
on.
the fact
No,
that
no,
her
no,
head
no,
is
no,
made
no,
of
no,
like
no.
4 polygons. But look at the shit that they have done. I mean, I'm not like condoning that, but the dog is fine from what I hear, and it's just all this straw grasping with him. Why? I don't dislike Hassan. I'm not like, I don't like flick my
What?
nipples
Why are
with
you
excitement
making
when he's streaming on
excuses for
Twitch,
him?
But it's just so ridiculous, man.
That he's a terrorist sympathizing dog abuser?
Anyway, man, that was a robust.
shock collar on the dog is if he's chasing and attacking the cats.
right.
Like I'm like, oh, I got to be careful. I don't want him to kill my cat or something like that.
Yeah.
But like to leave those prongs in that dog's neck for 12 hours at a time.
2 times with the pug. I think we ever used. It has like a noise option. She doesn't wear it at all anymore. It's done. Now
I
that
think
she's
I just
grown,
beat
we don't need it.
Ifrit,
It doesn't-
bro. Hopefully
such a
we just
beast, it wouldn't
unlocked
stop
him
her
as a
anyway.
summon. I love
So there was
Ifrit.
2 times. It was like the options were Bruno would no longer have an esophagus.
Yes!
Or
Pat yourselves
she
on the
got a
back,
buzz.
chat. We just beat him. We got him as a summon. Let's go!
Thanks to Twitch, the quartering is back on the menu, literally. Yeah, Amaranth is my direct competitor.
Let's go,
I don't
Sephiroth!
think
Fuck
she's as
yeah! I
relevant as
love
she
this
used to be,
game.
but we ain't.
This is my
fucking-
favorite Final Fantasy VII. I know it might be controversial,
We ain't.
but this is
I
my
ain't in the
favorite
same league
Final
as her,
Fantasy
let's keep it
VII.
real. I do have real breasts, though. I will say that. My breasts are real. I have real bosoms. She does not. So there you go. That's how I win. What's up, Glazius? How are you? Set up a sleepover stream.
Yeah, I had it on PSP. I remember getting it taken away when I was in middle school. I
No.
remember being in gym class
That's allowed.
and
my
and
chat.
playing my
That,
PSP
you know,
during
I
gym
know some
class and
people
getting
that
it taken
some
away
retro-
because
Again,
I was
even
I
you,
was
Twitch.
obsessed
Here,
with this
look at me
game.
a second.
I couldn't put it down.
Israel does not stand for all the Jewish people. I am not anti-Semitic at all towards Jewish people, but
I remember I had a
Israel is
silver
rogue
PSP that had
apartheid state
a
that is
screen
committing
problem,
officially by
so
the
I had to
UN
take it
is
apart
considered to be committing
and like push on
genocides.
the pins to like reconnect them or whatever, and it would
That's
work.
But Israel and Zionists
After that,
do not represent the Jewish people.
but I
So
got it
it's
to
not
work. I love
anti-Semitic
this
to
game.
call
I
out.
remember
if it
I
was
had
any
the
other
cart,
rogue
the,
state besides the dearly
little
beloved
disc, bro.
Israel.
Oh my god, I remember
Like,
this game.
if it was
I wish-
Afghanistan doing what Israel's doing, if it was even a European country
Shut
doing
the
what Israel's doing,
fuck
everyone would be clutching
up.
their.
Why does your camera look so bad? It looks so grainy.
I'm not anti-Semitic, but I'm not going to look in the fucking mirror and pretend I'm seeing something different because everyone wants to cancel anyone who fucking criticizes Israel. Like, I can't even. It's insane. It's
What?
insane.
They're criticizing Israel.
Fucking freaks. No. Whoa. My mic just went flaccid. Did you see that? My
Oh.
mic.
Chat.
Man,
Chat. I added our cards. I added our cards to our collection. We have quite the collection, bro. We have Future Trunks, Gogeta, Goku and Vegeta, Goku. These are all super expensive fucking cards, too. So good job, chat. I enjoy that little journey that we take with those little cards. I love them.
and now they want to merge together the United States and Israeli army. What the fuck are we doing, dude?
The binder of investments.
But
Yes.
Tyler, I can never. Look, you
I'm
never had a
sorry,
big
that was
dog.
funny.
You know, like people,
Well, no, someone did the math. It's 2,700. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Yo, they tried to censor that. This country is 1,000% infiltrated by Zionists. Fucking duh.
Oh God, you are so stupid, Richard.
Yeah, the Israelis cry out in pain as they pistol whip you. I just don't understand it, dude.
I need to go grab another beer. This is
Cry bullies,
this is
cry bullies, cry
insane.
bullies. They scream that they're the victim while they're fucking shooting you in the face with our tax dollars. Where am I lying about any of that? Where am I lying? A WWF champion. Thank you. Phil is hard. Yeah, so if someone was and look, I'm not expecting that. I'm just saying that's what the equivalent would be on here. Someone told me, and I didn't even look it up because I'm not weird like that. That if you wanted that on here, it'd be 2,750 bits. Makes it sound like so much, which 50 is no joke, but I'm saying it makes it sound like it's like $5,000. Anyway, back to the 3 least charismatic people I've seen almost on this platform trying to be charismatic while talking about a guy who had a shock collar on his dog, which again, I'm not condoning, but obviously it was blown way out of proportion because it's a Sam Piker.
Like pinch collars, I could
Right.
never. I'm like, dude,
There's no, when you have a
you
dog
can't.
that can
My
kill
wife couldn't
people.
stop the dog.
Yeah.
They need the.
And even, well, is that dog a chow? It looks at least like chow.
Most part, I think, in the grand scheme of things, all 3 dogs combined have ever been shocked maybe twice. Ever. Maybe only once. I used the vibrate feature. That worked
But he was going to say I used the vibrator.
fine. There was one time where Huck got a little hungry and was going to munch up a smaller dog, and he got a little zap. He lived to tell the tale, and that.
Why does he only say like 3.5
I really
words
want to take
in
a
his,
dab.
like,
Yes,
he
it's the
lived
binder
to
of
tell the
investments.
tale,
He's a zombie.
and I'm gonna look around.
Bro,
like,
I have a lot more
farted and
cards
smell.
that
I
we
don't know
got.
where it's
We got,
coming
like,
from. Is it? Did I have
All
a
in all,
squeaker?
I think we made
We'd almost call
we
it
made
silent
about
but
10 to
deadly.
15 bucks on that whole
This
box, which is not bad.
Is the quarter?
I mean, it's not.
And
Oh my
today,
God, we broke the
I'm gonna
bank,
read
but
you
we
an
made about
article
10 to
that you can
15 bucks
read
on that
in
box.
30 seconds. But I'll to make it last 10 minutes.
The cost of the box is like 120, and then we got a whole bunch of cards that were like 50 to 30, like 80 to 50.
No, dude,
And then we got a whole bunch of
like
cards.
way worse than Shatner.
Dude, it was nice. We
I did
we
hit the
break
applause.
we broke
I
even
hit-
on that box. Very nice. Very nice.
What is that?
All around chat.
That's another beat.
What? You're gay? And you like the taste of meat? Yo, pause.
Oh my God, he's drinking gin. Yeah, it needs. I know what to finesse this with. Good foundation.
This is
man.
awful. I'm almost tempted to just do this. Bro, I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm almost tempted to just do this.
He's drinking. Yeah, that needs. It needs like drops.
You suck, Richard.
It needs a little extra little sauce. Not too much sauce though.
Dude, I need some.
I
I need a
notice lot of
burrito.
times, unless
Double
you're an
meat,
established name
extra
producer, everyone
beans,
becomes well. Actually, I would've
extra
done that. Like,
cheese,
people who've never made music
onions,
before in their lives.
olives.
Which it's weird because you need to listen to criticism, but
Oh, it sounds
sometimes with
delicious.
certain people, like, and Lord knows I know I've made horrible shit and good shit too, where it's like, dude, you listen to a track and then it's like, then I hear someone that they like and all right, you may not like my beat, you may not like how it just sounds in general, but you're saying, oh, it's
Yo, come on! Eat shit, Rich! Every 20 goddamn seconds, you fat bitch! Oh, I hate Twitch! Oh, I hate it!
yeah, I got a better version of that beat actually. Thank you. This is the old nonfiction where I got better drums. Shit, I hear twice too.
No, I don't like that. I like the way I have it.
This is bisexual lighting. I'm gonna grab that real quick.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to use those sparingly. Okay. But I want to equip Ifrit, bro. I love Ifrit. So we need to equip him. I'm not sure if we have to equip him.
Sort.
Or if like he's already unlocked and we use him. I honestly I can't remember. Doesn't matter though.
Let me see. All right, so that was June. Why did I have to
I
do
need a
3
fucking dab, bro.
I had to dig all the way to fucking the other side of the planet for that shit.
You
Just
know
to
what?
find which was the newer track. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get rid of this one because now I know. So I don't, when I search for it again, yes.
We're editing this on the
Sure, you can
fly,
make me a
bro.
song for breaks. I'll listen.
Fuck
to
it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it on the
This
fly.
is the one. Oh shit! Really? Because I looped it. I said to loop it. You couldn't still play it. Want.
Beautiful. There we
Really?
go.
The Stream Deck is. No, because that would fuck you up in the
Perfect.
algorithm. Quebec. If I stream on YouTube and then keep deleting the stream,
It will screw over his algorithm. He's actually right about that. He's actually right about
all
that.
right.
If you
So
stream
let's
on
get back to
YouTube
this.
and you
I'm all
delete
over the place right now,
streams,
as always.
it will
That dog
fuck you
did
over
too.
in the algorithm. He's
I have
right
a
about
problem
that.
with, however, people
It's my
who
main criticism
improperly
about
use
why
heat
what Phil
tolerance.
does, bro.
That
It's
is
terrible.
crazy. Like,
I
maybe
said
if
that
you
as the
had
widest
cats in the
way I
house
could, bro.
and your dog
As
was
what
showing aggression
way?
towards the cat, and you had to use it to like stop him from killing your cat or something like that.
Yeah, for him to repeat the same exact story, a well-renowned fucking liar.
I think it's better that we have
You
a little
know
bit bigger of a game
that
screen.
it definitely happened because he lies about everything. So if he was lying, he wouldn't remember these details of it.
Should I switch over to
Maybe.
Sekiro and try to play Sekiro while
you know,
drunk?
maybe that would be a
No, YouTube doesn't allow you to just like what I'll do. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna have a news story up and be like, "Hey guys, I'm streaming on Twitch, so and so." I mean, Friday I'm gonna do. No, lie. I said it again. I keep on thinking today's Wednesday. Saturday I'm gonna do like a.
We'll be
what's
here
the
for
day
that.
of Saturday. It's the 4th, but we're not doing anything really for the 4th until the 5th. I'm gonna do like the 4th with Phil stream. That's actually good. That'll be on YouTube because Phil, he's Phil. But I'm thinking, because tomorrow I gotta get videos up and get like some other shit here situated.
Right.
Because I know I need to do things with Discord. I need to do things with TTS, see what the fuck is going on. If I need to switch to a different TTS platform. Because if I don't actually like just address that tomorrow, yeah, it was weird. Yeah, Rick Lowe's. Yeah, I never understood that. And it wasn't even like I was just being paranoid. I would literally watch, like in real time, I'd watch my sub count go down every fucking time I stream. And then you would see people.
Is it because you're a
complain about
whiny
it. So
little
it
bitch
was
that constantly
as real
cries
as the
about everything that they fucking do?
hairy tits on my chest? It's bizarre. I get it. But it is what it is. People are fucking weird, dude. Flying Cook, thanks for the follow. And WWF Champion, thanks for the follow.
like a strange like case, you know. But you are not to use. He very clearly shocks this dog because the dog left the mat. Now, again, I will tell you about shock collars. I grew up in the country. I'm not some bleeding heart.
Thank you,
lib
Flying Cook. How are
who's
you?
never owned a dog. I don't have a problem, especially with hunting dogs or if you have an aggressive breed. For example, I have 3 German Shepherds, as many of you know. They don't wear shock collars, especially in the house. The in-the-house shock
I thought
collar
so
thing is
too, but
actually
apparently not.
bonkers, okay. However, if I was taking my 110-pound German Shepherd to, say, the dog park or to a place where other dogs are, and you know, I'm worried about it, I might consider having him wear a shock collar because sometimes a prey drive can kick in, and it's for the safety of not just my dog, but other dogs. But I absolutely, positively would never shock my dog for.
So this is a police report from May 6, 2022. It starts out quite ominous.
While kids were outside playing. Juicy Booch, thank you for gifting a sub and for being
Suck your nipples.
a man.
Suck your
What?
nipples.
A man.
Well, I'm farting.
A man.
Well, I'm farting.
A man. A
Suck your
man.
nipples.
Lick my ass.
Suck your nipples.
Yeah, Nighthawk, I agree with you 99%. The only time, like I said, we used it on the pug twice. Because it was either that or Bruno, she went for Bruno's fucking throat twice. It was like, and there was no way you could have gotten in between, but that was it. That was the nuclear option.
I think you might actually be
Oh,
retarded,
look, another
Rich.
game downloaded. And then that was it. She hasn't worn that thing in well over a year now.
While kids were outside playing with their dog, new neighbors were out walking around with their dog, which attacked the 1017 dogs. 2 other dogs then came onto their property and went after their livestock. So these new neighbors, that's Mr. and Mrs. Hambly.
Mr.
All right,
and
so,
Mrs.
1017 got all weekend for kids' sports, so,
Hambley.
the police, had to come back later. So it says, blank was out walking with his daughter at blank property on Pleasant Hill. That's the name of a street. It is a house under construction. So this is the giant Hambly estate when it was under construction. Black Lab was outside and her kids were throwing a ball for it. Blank dog went off her property
Thank
and
you,
onto
Booch.
blank. And blank, while the dog was there, it was greeted and had a fight with 2 German Shepherds owned by Redacted. I think you know who that is. The dogs separated and the Black Lab returned home. This other person, the neighbor, advised that her dog was fine and it was not injured. She advised that
2 mixed breed dogs got a hold of a chicken. They bit the chicken.
Redacted came onto her property. They wanted to make sure that her dog was fine. While on the neighbor's property, 2 mixed breed dogs got a hold of a chicken. They bit the chicken. Blank advised that the chicken had really deep puncture wounds, and she had to put it down. Redacted declined to provide a
Well, rest in peace to the fucking chicken.
written statement. She advised that she wanted me to explain to the, this would be the Hambleys, that they had
Shit.
some really
I don't have
expensive
the
prices
mind to do
Pour
this
some-
right now.
some
I'm
out for the
fucking
bird.
feeling
raise
it.
cows and just don't want their livestock attacked. I made contact with Redacted. He apologized.
Oh yeah,
Not my
I,
tendies. No, the
should have
tendies.
I have both the monitors and the microphone directly connected to the computer. So let me know if there's any issues. It should resolve it. Like I
It
said,
doesn't.
If I couldn't resolve it,
It
then
does
I would have
not.
streamed about the other place.
It
But
does not.
Should
It does
have
not.
resolved it. They're not going through hubs. These 2 are coming directly out of the computer.
I'm thinking this is Jeremy Hambly. He apologized for the events and expressed that he wanted to pay restitution for the chicken.
Oh
I
shit!
spoke
Not the
with, this would
chicken.
be the neighbor.
No,
and she advised
the
that I could
chicken!
forward her husband's
You goddamn right. You give restitution for the fucking bird.
number to, sounds like Jeremy. I spoke with Redacted. He also advised that he would pay for
Booch, I appreciate the support, man, but I feel comfortable supporting here, but I appreciate you, dude.
the chicken. I explained that I believe Redacted was going to handle that aspect. All parties warned about keeping their dogs under control and on their property
How many
at
games
all
have we
times.
downloaded?
So what really happened here, guys? It's a little bit hard to know because obviously all the names and shit are redacted. That was the police that did that, so I don't have an unredacted one. So if my interpretation is wrong, Jeremy's more than willing, or should be more than willing, to come out with the actual police report and prove me wrong. What happened, it sounds like, was a very unfortunate situation where this neighbor, their dog got into Jeremy's yard, and then it sounds like 2 German Shepherds, that would be Jeremy's dog, defended themselves on their home
This
turf.
is such a mess.
And got into a fight with his dog. Now, So not necessarily Jeremy's dog's fault, but perhaps Jeremy not being able to control his dogs, or maybe his wife not being able to control his dogs, that's what put him over the edge, and that's what made him think, or that's what he thought was necessary, was a shock collar as a last resort to break up this fight. Because
Man, this guy is like, he's studying fucking Jeremy like he was in the Epstein files, dude. Kyle Kalimsky, PS5. Holy shit.
his dogs were out of control. And if you look at the police report here, it says 2 mixed breed dogs got a hold of a chicken. So that's not Jeremy's dogs. His 3 dogs are purebred dogs. So I don't know if that was dogs that Jeremy
I think I know what you're referring to with that joke. I think I'm in the know with that.
doesn't have anymore.
I know.
Or if that were dogs that they were fostering, or they were looking after, or whatever. But obviously they couldn't control these dogs, and then they retaliated and went on the neighbor's property and killed an innocent chicken, savaged an innocent chicken.
Innocent
So
chicken.
I think this is a very possible explanation. So you tell me, guys, does this vindicate Jeremy Hambley's decision to use the shock collar, or does it just prove what an irresponsible owner he is, where he has all these dogs that he just can't control? Now, I'm not saying his animals were 100% at fault, because it sounds like this the neighbor's Labrador went
Keep
onto
on
their
fucking
property.
the chicken.
But I think it's very possible that Jeremy Hambley couldn't control his animals, or he couldn't break up this fight, and that played a role, that played a pivotal role, perhaps, in his decision to use the shock collar, if this was the inciting incident for his decision to do that. So I'll leave that up to the viewer's interpretation, and you can let me know what you think in the comments below.
Yo,
The original reason why I wanted all the
people are studying this mother. It is wild. It's just, man, the Pandora's box he opened, all because he was butthurt saying that some other dude was plowing his wife because he wanted to do a fucking far right-wing fundamentalist Christian grift. That is not an exaggeration.
those police reports were to verify or validate or prove or disprove whether or not Jeremy
Jake, you fried a woman. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Hello,
Ga-
bird father.
Hello, Gaming Lechuga. Thank you. Thank you. I thought that was Elon Musk's head bobbing up and down. There he goes, boys. Oh man, I'm gonna fucking burn in hell for laughing. PS5 critical. Why you no watch DSP me go? I mean, I'm not like, he's a cool dude. I fuck with him all the time. Yeah. Listen, I'm downloading 14 terabytes of games. I don't know why. Let's go.
Hambley actually involved law enforcement over some
At
of the
least we'll have a lot of stuff to test later on if we hit that goal. Am I right? Have lots of games we could do benchmarks on, and I'm going to record. I actually have capture cardception. It's actually kind of like I have the 4K 60S Plus. That's getting the input from Steam, the GameCube, and that's then the output of that's going into the 4KX and the 4KX. So that's what you're seeing from the 4KX, and then I have the output of the 4KX going to this weird monitor that was supposed to be 3840 by 2160. It said it was 4K. But it's not. It's like 3240 by 2160. And I just tested it now, and it's past the return date, so I'm just keeping it. I'm just keeping it because the monitor's terrible, but it's there. I stuck it on with tape on the wall, and there's nothing I could do. Anyway, actually, what I did too, and the reason I did this is that so while I'm streaming to you, I could actually record on the 4K 60S Plus on the SD card, so I don't have to worry about anything getting in the way with OBS, because that could be a problem. Okay. Instead of waiting for the fire alarm to be done, do the review while the fire alarm is going off. And instead of waiting where you could have waited, you complain about the fire alarm going off and upload the video. I have done dumb videos. I always remember when Intel sent me a CPU and I sat there fucking shaky cam with my phone on a table with like a cheesy fucking tablecloth. Hey guys, here are the parts I got. What was I thinking? What the fuck was I thinking? But that still beats that in spades. I am not gaping your cube. Lauren would not want me to gape your cube. You know what, people? What see like another here's speaking of stupid things. It gets brought up, so it's nothing. I remember I didn't even understand what transgender was. This is like in 2011. Yeah, I was 30, but listen. And there was this dude. He was like I just couldn't compute it. He was like a big, burly, like biker dude. I think he literally was. And he was wearing like stilettos and a red skirt. And I think I even uploaded it to YouTube. Because I was like, what the hell is this? Like, there's dumb things that you look back on and it was like, oh my God, you're an asshole. You know, but that's the difference. That was ignorance. And if you are progressive, you want to learn more about life and you grow beyond that. You don't have the same fucking outlook on life that you did years ago. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I got that. And you know what happened with that? I mean, I still got shit for it. But because I actually didn't owe with my taxes that year, I was like, you know what? The money I got, I'll pay it forward. I actually got a return. And I used that towards, and I showed it on a stream that I used that towards a charity. It didn't matter, though. Everyone was like, yeah, but you still took the money, and it's not like you're refunding the money to people. And I remember I got shit because I got a GTX 670. Remember that? I don't even know what planet am I on? I just did like a Seth Galifianakis of my recording setup here.
Alleged harassment that he was suffering in April of 2026.
But I'm dealing with this weird resolution
during the
monitor.
whole, Kino Casino.
As long as the capture card thinks it's 4K, I mean, it's a little stretched, but it's fine. I could game on it. Fucking liars. Oh, it's 4K. My ass. What fucking aspect ratio is? It's like alien.
Arc, where myself, Alyssa Clips, Mikey No More, Meme Copium, and so many others were receiving strikes or video takedowns in this.
Boy, does that sound familiar. And I wasn't going to stop talking about this fucking cloud. That's why I'm here.
This climate of fear that the quartering had created, just because they were making fun of him.
Yeah, because it's like, I'm not going to fucking get my channel, but two things. I ain't getting my channel shut down talking about these sensitive bitches, okay? I also got to focus on the content there and not have these live streams hinder that, which even having a warning on your account can do so. But I'm also not going to shut up about them. You want me to be silent about you? Fuck you, dude.
For being a poop pants cuckold. And as we've demonstrated, there were multiple police reports going back years, and there was none. He never reported any harassment or trespassing or any.
I might hire maybe someone to do some occasion, like maybe 2 or 3 clips from here. I do think I will keep them sub only. It'll be a incentive to go watch them. Granted, you don't see cleavage and breasts from me, but I'll see how that goes.
Thing like that. And we, in fact,
Jay's doing his own thing, man. He's doing his own thing.
uncovered a treasure trove of paranoia and delusion.
You know what I mean?
I think in his fears over getting swatted back in 2025, as well as his, pet issues. So thank.
Yeah, we watched the gay black dad thing. Is I don't. It's just insane. Listen, fire him again.
Cheer 100.
Like, dude, even Juicy Booch, thank you, you son of a bitch. And just shit. I look
Sorry
back
about
even
that,
at
guys.
20,
Holy
40,
shit.
Gonna be 45
I
soon.
have not eaten all
And
day,
2024
and I
wasn't
have
that long
food
ago, but I was
that
so out of
I
my
found in the
fucking
fridge,
mind.
and I was really, really hungry, so I decided to eat it.
Yeah, I'm gonna think I keep that for now.
What?
I didn't fire you within the ashes. It's just, the clips didn't work out on there. And I had like this doomer mentality. It had nothing to do with you, and you weren't like fired. It was just, in my fucking doomer mind, the ship has sunk and there was no way to unsink it. But Juicy Booch is just, the hell did you do, you fucking lunatic? You won 5 community subs. Thank you. Now putting us at 21. Lauren thought I was going to be done early tonight. You know what though? But that's good, because if we do, I mean, still 9 subs ain't no joke. And thank you everybody. If we do, then we could just let these games download, and then we can just fuck with whatever you want to. How fast is it downloading? That Wi-Fi card? Finally, I found a PCIe card that adds features to a motherboard that isn't fucking garbage.
Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Let me see how fast this has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi 6E. So, and this motherboard I didn't realize how bare bones it was. That was me being stupid. Your rent. Yeah, dude, we need rent freeze nationwide. Oh, wow. Through Wi-Fi right now. This is downloading Resident Evil 7 at 712 megabits per second. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, this Wi-Fi card has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and it's really good. So if you have either an older motherboard or a more basic one, and I think it's only like $20-$30, and it has an Intel Wi-Fi chip on it too. Anyway, all right, let's like I said, I do have some stuff, but I was actually going to save this for the Phil Saturday stream. The 4th with Phil. The 4th with Phil. Yeah, and I could shout it out tomorrow. I could get some, my house in order here. I like this. Rich, I like talking to yourself in third person like you always make fun of other people. I like the way you're thinking, other Rich. Wait, you're saying I look like Uncle Phil? Yeah, Intel is they have good cards, dude. Anything and everything. I don't hate Intel. I have a B580, probably selling it though, because I'm gonna just, as much as I like it, I'd rather have for video editing and stuff the compatibility of the 3060 So
Sorry, I was still hungry. I was like, oh, fuck, I still need to go eat something.
What am I doing here?
So I threw some cheese on a tortilla, threw some
let's just
beef
go
in
into
that
this,
bitch,
man.
and
I
ate
guess
a
I'll go
beef
into
cheese
my playlist.
burrito. Delicious.
No, yes.
I hate you, Richard.
But we'll save that though.
No way, are we gonna
No,
go
I
over?
can't explain
Oh,
why
of course.
the theme from Saw is playing in the background here. This is an early example of the consumer archetype, basically where nerds treat media franchises as sports teams, where they root for their favorite IP to
Yeah, that was such a weird thing. It was like this weird, it was like a weird little nerd cult in the early 2010s, that guy with the glasses. I was never in on that, and thankfully, even though I always thought
It is so
Alpha
hot in
chick?
here.
what's her name? I always thought she was hot as hell. Something about her. Anyway, why was that even necessary?
What's up, Laz? How are you, man?
Why was that even necessary? Anything and everything is fine. He's anything and everything. We all know and love anything and everything.
win by getting a higher box office gross for a multi-billion-dollar media conglomerate. Strange as they were, these videos gave Joe a modest audience that grew fairly rapidly, as he reached 2,000 subscribers by January of 2009. This growth caught the attention of Mike Mashad and Doug Walker, the owners of ThatGuyWithTheGlasses.com, and its parent company, Channel Awesome, who
I remember it's so weird. My trying too hard review of Halo Reach. Juicy Booch. Thank you, sir. You are a man for gifting a sub to Hydro Hour. That sounds like a racing game you would have saw on the PS2, like in 2002. That's an excellent name. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're usually wrong about everything. Go on, buddy.
Or hell, even on like the PS1 and N64. Like a midway, like jet skiing game. Race my ass. Let's go.
Sorry
began
about that,
talking
guys.
with
I was
Joe
really
about
hungry.
making
I do
content for their
apologize.
site.
I didn't
He
mean to eat
agreed
on
and
stream
soon
there.
became one of the most prominent voices talking about video games in the collective of media reviewers. To be more specific, Joe's primary domain was Blistered Thumbs.
Ah,
Oh.
blister thumbs. I remember what a
Before the
weird,
tequila
bizarre
addiction,
memory, and in some
right
odd
when
way,
he
I
was
get
actually a
nostalgia
logical
for it,
thinking person.
even though my life was bizarre. Well, it's still bizarre now. But I remember coming home from work and working on videos for Blistered Thumbs. And then I got partnered on YouTube, and the weird, shout out to Broken Games HDR 10, whatever his name is now. He was Broken Games HD back then. He was because that was when YouTube was super anti gameplay footage. And he's like, here's what you do. I mean, it's going to suck, but unless you're in my videos, I wasn't in love with really anything I had there. He's like, the way to do it is to delete the videos with gameplay, at least. That's what I did.
Uh-huh.
And you'll get the partnership. Because I got denied a few times. And that was why I was like, whatever. I'm on Blistered Thumbs. Thankfully, as we see, which one worked out? Blistered Thumbs. and
Hassan
that guy
does
with
it,
the
bro.
glasses,
I
or
did
YouTube?
not mean to do that. I was so hungry, bro. I had not eaten
But yeah, I
all
remember
day. I
coming
forgot
home,
to eat my oatmeal in the morning,
From fucking.
and then I had
like,
not
Radio
eaten
Shack.
since
Ugh.
yesterday. I totally
remember
forgot
making a
today.
Lords of Shadow review
So
for the
I
first
won't make it a habit.
Castlevania.
You don't care? Let's go for being a
of
pig
Shadow I
on
reviewed
stream.
after
Snort, snort, snort.
Much different time, dude.
Started life as simply another page on the website with the purpose of video game discussions in a text-based format. Blistered Thumbs proved to be
I have no issue
right.
with Angry Joe. I always bring this shtick up, but he was actually kind of sort of my boss. Right? So he always, I could tell he didn't want to deal with people. He always seemed like they always made me go to him too. So it wasn't like I was just fucking being a pest. But they would tell me, I have a question. Is go ask Joe. Whenever you ask Joe, Joe did not want to be asked. I had to hit the applause for that because it was true about him. Joe was like, he always gave that vibe of, who are you? What are you doing here from Resident Evil 2? So that is Joe was in unofficially like my boss at one point. If that's a weird little piece of fucking trivia. Of useless trivia on a middle-aged irrelevant YouTuber that in case anyone gave a shit.
Very popular with the gamers in Channel Awesome's audience, and talk soon began to spin it off into its very own website.
I know. I would have loved to talk that about today, Celine. I was going to. I got home at 4, and then I realized like I couldn't do another stream here with that fucked up where the mic would start sounding like a robot and the monitors were blinking. So I came home and got that set up, made sure it was working, and I will talk about that tomorrow. I'm sure, dude, I'm sure a lot of people, what's up, Dr. D? I'm sure a lot of people like, oh, that's the guy who had a fucking major meltdown in 2024.
Yeah. Are we supposed to pretend that didn't happen?
That is what a decent amount of people remember
A
before.
decent amount of people.
Joe spearheaded the campaign as editor-in-chief and recruited a journalist
Fuck Angry
from the site
Joe,
Cuckoo
he
Gamer
can
named
eat a
Micah
dick.
Curtis to be his right-hand man. BlisterThumbs.com
Yay, we made
officially
it.
launched in November of
Hi.
2010 and quickly became one of the internet's most prominent sources for video game news and reviews.
Dab
Judging from the
time.
stated mission of the Angry Joe Army,
Say you'll dab again.
Like, I know I have the joke of membirds, but you are... take this as a compliment. I don't have an army. I just have an audience of people that want to watch me.
Oh.
It just feels like such a narcissistic, egotistical thing that you have to, like, name the people. Like, hey, I find this fucking guy entertaining. Then you had the what does he say? The 8-bit nation? The 8-bit nation. Why? The 8-bit nation. Yeah, you know, listen, your brain runs slow.
Yo, talk about slow running brains. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I will never pay for Twitch. Eat shit, bitch. Eat shit, motherfucker. I hate you, Twitch. I hate you. I hate you. I'm never paying for you, Twitch. Eat shit, motherfucker.
Have like a mini philathon. Again, it's not going to be like...
I have a lot of nostalgia, no pun intended, for the channel Awesome era, but it is definitely weird to look back on.
Yes, it is. It was like the adolescent time for social media, which I missed in many fucking ways, because look where we are because of it. Dicker's Disciples. Ricklo, I like that. That was excellent.
No.
Well, yeah, it was a mess. And you had content, which is actually in ways, you know, now we have a monopoly with YouTube. Let's just keep it real. It always was a monopoly, but now it's like a fucking... Who could compete with YouTube for pre-recorded content? I guess
no one.
TikTok was kind of on its way, but we know how that story's ending.
TikTok is a terrorist
But yeah, back
platform.
then it was just
buddy.
so different.
Developed to destroy
had,
the
like,
fabric of the
it
American
wasn't
consciousness.
like YouTube was definitely the only place, the only option to upload shit. You know, you had Blip, you had... I mean, I don't know why it still exists, but back then people thought about Daily Motion. As a matter of fact, I was having an issue with my channel where I would also simultaneously up to Daily Motion. why it exists now. I never hear a fucking soul talking about. There has to be like billionaire oil czars. Well, I know I don't. I do. I remember Google Video post mortem, but I never used Google Video, at least as far as I knew. But
Oh God, Richard the bitch.
yeah, that was a
Shut
much
up.
different time. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, who the fuck? Like I said, it has to be like oil money propping that up. It just makes no sense. It can't be making that much money unless is there like maybe certain regions throughout the world that maybe use Daily Motion if they don't have access to YouTube. I don't know. It just doesn't. From a logical perspective, it just makes zero sense.
That Vargas viewed himself as a champion for gamers and video games as an art form. You have to realize that the late 2000s and early 2010s
third
was a
world
time
country.
when corporate influence infecting
Yes,
the
Google
hobby
Plus
was
was
a big point
god-awful.
of conversation, and Angry Joe was at the forefront. One of the primary targets for his ire was the Spike TV Video Game Awards show.
Oh my God, I remember this. I remember A. Salieri covered this.
Uh-huh.
Remember that?
Pig Phil Gaming's last message. Just watch the Review Tech USA mirror without ads.
Hold on one second.
Oh, I could do that, couldn't I?
Man, I suck at. But I remember this was where Joe's like, I represent the gamers. Like, no, you fucking don't. Who are you? One, I hate that word, and you don't represent me. It was such like a tone deaf, egotistical thing. This, and he's like, still to this day has never lived it down. It was such like a tone deaf, egotistical thing. This, and he's like, still to this day has never lived it down.
While it was advertised as essentially the Oscars for gaming, Joe and many others thought it was overly commercialized and out of touch with what gamers wanted. And
yeah, well, shit, that seemed like in touch compared to now. Think about it. The Game Awards now is just a big giant commercial with games splashed in.
Not really. I mean,
with his rise in
sometimes, but
popularity
not really.
due to Channel Awesome and Blistered Thumbs, he was finally able to do something about it. Due to this increased influence, Joe was invited to the 2010 VGA show as a journalist. His hope was to get a one-on-one interview with someone involved in the behind-the-scenes decision.
It's so strange. She was one of the few people that the angry thing. Anyone else? Is there anyone else besides? I mean, the irate gamer doesn't count. He really kind of didn't survive.
But we didn't survive.
Who, like, did the
Let's
angry
go for
shtick
dying.
Besides Joe, that's still around and
Excuse
still
me.
calling themselves angry. Well, AVGN is the angry video game nerd. Like, he's the foundation of it. He doesn't count. Obviously, like, so he
What's going on, Jay?
could keep doing his thing. I'm talking to anyone else. Where's the pissed off angry gamer when you need him?
In the garbage
and
where
his
he
wish
belongs.
was granted when the host and executive producer, Jeff Keighley, agreed to talk with him. Unfortunately, this did not end up going smoothly, as shortly after the event, Joe posted a video of the interview.
I don't know where he is, and then out of nowhere, I literally see him sprinting towards
sure
me.
he
And he's like,
regrets
Joe,
this
Joe,
moment.
come on, you got 2 minutes, go. Joe, you got 2 minutes, go, go. That is not how you start an interview. That very first thing, he has me on my back.
Oh, I could tell you were so naive back then. You think anybody, and I mean, it's just Jeff Keighley, I get it, but I'm sure in his mind, he's Jeff Keighley, you know. God, you go up the ranks, man. These people fucking sniff their own farts and jerk off to it.
What?
I want to sniff my
They
own
don't
farts
want-
and jerk
they
my
don't want
dick off.
nothing to do with you, son.
Yay!
foot right there. You have 2 minutes. Go, go. I realize I'm not going to get all of my questions answered, but I'm hoping to at least have 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Ideally, I would want a sit-down interview that I originally requested 15 minutes. But no, 2 minutes. Joe, go, go, 2 minutes.
The upload includes both Joe's full
Yeah, he definitely put on some weight.
interview with Keeley on the VGA red carpet, as well as his post-mortem of the situation. Viewers were baffled that Vargas decided to post this footage at all, since it made him look incredibly unprepared. Jeff was able to easily counter every point Joe threw his way, leaving the YouTuber flustered. As he played the recording of the
What is going on
interview,
here?
Joe would occasionally cut it with green screen footage to vent his frustrations.
With particular categories like
Yeah, this is like you systematically describing how you were an asshole and recording a video and then uploading it. This was a choice. Here's why I'm a dipshit. Watch with me, and as I explain it to you, well, I don't even realize I'm explaining why I am the dipshit. You know? Oh, man.
No, I don't know.
The gaming community.
But anyway, I need to take a fucking dab, bro. Cadabro. The Cadabro.
Number 100.
Juicy boot.
He took an edible. He took an edible. He took an edible.
Yeah, but like, this
Bro,
is, I would probably, not like, I would never call myself like I had
He took an edible.
an army.
He
The
took an
review
edible,
tech-
boys.
No, that's like, ugh. I would have bitched about something like this.
Of course you would have. All you do is bitch, 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 bitch.
Oh, I gotta watch because it says a little bit of juice in it, and if it sprays.
best independent game fueled by Mountain Dew. It kind of takes away. Yeah.
We don't have that category this year.
Oh, so you took away the best independent game fueled by Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. We have
Okay.
best independent game, which
Perfect.
is being presented by Guillermo
Perfect.
del Toro tonight.
You can see that Jeff wanted to slap him.
Love it. Moving along. Basically, what? Jeff. This is a worse environment to conduct an interview in. Essentially.
Yeah, I actually do agree with
this
with,
weird ass
Joe here.
resolution TV. I can't believe they call this thing fucking 4K. Anyway, it has speakers, so that's a win. Yay.
In fairness, even though the YouTuber was incredibly critical of how Keeley had behaved, he was equally critical of his own handling of the situation. As previously stated, he viewed himself as a champion for gamers everywhere, and by failing
And
to
this is
hold
the
Video
the
Game
era
Awards
where
to a
I
higher
liked
standard,
Joe.
he
Well, this one I got because if I'm going to benchmark PCs, it
Come on, Rich.
Lauren's, I mean, my place is different. I have something up there. But like if I want to benchmark and stream here, I needed a 4K monitor because the 4KX will only let you max out the resolution of the monitor that it's outputting to. So I needed something like this. Oh, we got the purple lighting behind me.
The bisexual
felt as
lighting.
though he had let them down. This video has gone down in infamy as one of the most embarrassing moments in Angry Joe's career, to the point that it's practically impossible to discuss him online without it being addressed. He did somewhat get the last laugh in the end, though.
It's like I'll never be able to live down. I don't care though. Like I'm just gonna take it in stride, but I'll never be able to live down deleting my channel. That was, ooh, man.
As a couple
Why
of
would
years
you think
later,
you'd be
Jeff
able to
Keighley
live that
was interviewed
down?
while sitting right next to a bag of Doritos and several bottles of Mountain Dew, all while a giant standee for Halo 4 loomed large behind him. This was the epitome.
Oh, yeah, he hates when you bring this up too. But I mean, it's kind of understandable, dude. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean?
Tome of the over-commercialization of
Nintendo
the video
fan?
game industry that gamers had been complaining about, and earned Keeley the nickname Dorito Pope. Of course, Joe seized the opportunity to parody it in his own video.
Hello, I'm Angry Joe, and this is my review of Halo 4. It's a good game, and I got plenty of bonus XP.
But even though people didn't necessarily love Mr. Keeley, the disastrous VGA interview still did some damage to Angry Joe's reputation. It didn't help that 2010 was also the same year in which Joe made a video at E3 with another
It's Bob, not Bane, damn it. Bob gets pissed when you don't say his name
Blistered
correctly.
Thumbs contributor named Spoonie, who shouted and made
Oh,
a scene in
no.
the middle of the show floor.
Oh, I forgot they used to be cool before Spoonie lost his mind. I forgot about that. Ah, Spoonie. I remember being like, man, this guy makes a living doing this. That's kind of cool. That's crazy. And be like, and then he just fucking imploded. The guy imploded like, oh, well, it sounds familiar.
Betrayal! What? Betrayal! Betrayed me! This game sucks!
It has been claimed that this incident caused all Channel Awesome contributors to be temporarily banned from E3, although there is no evidence to support that. Regardless, these instances set Blistered Thumbs on the back foot in terms of their journalistic.
If you are like under the age of actually shit, man, I'll even, it's depressing to say it, like 30, you probably weren't around for any of it. Not weren't around, but you were too young.
You weren't around for it.
To know about any of this or give a fuck. Most of you anyway.
Where's the save point?
This shit's from like 2011, so do the math, whatever age you are.
Integrity, and the public embarrassments echoed an uneasiness that was bubbling behind the scenes. One of the earliest issues that arose came from the website's comment moderation, where users
Yeah, so how old would you have been? You would 15 years ago, you would have been, no, you would have been 16. Maybe you would have. Oh, okay, so let's say under the age, if you're
there we go.
Younger than 25.
Really?
You were, this is before, and even if you were on YouTube, you were watching like YouTube Kids.
Posts were often taken down without warning, and some were outright banned due to the poor communication of what the rules were. While this was a site-wide problem, one of the biggest exacerbations.
I mean, you got to realize too, right? YouTube, it would like this whole, like, yeah, okay. That guy with the glasses for its time was considered,
for its time,
especially in the nerd circles,
for its time,
fairly popular.
I feel really old that people don't spoon.
Dude,
I'm only 28.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you got to realize, man, this was 15 fucking years ago.
The site
didn't he like talk about like a co-host on there?
There
was
we
a
go.
Woman like tying her up in his basement and shit.
What? How about we tie you up in your basement, Richard?
Consistently
You
pleasing
fat
its
fucking
readership
hoe.
with well-written reviews and
You
articles.
nasty bitch.
Despite the rocky beginning, perhaps Joe and his team could still turn Blistered Thumbs into the titan of gaming journalism that he desperately.
And he got canceled. Keep in mind, he got canceled in a time it was way tougher to get canceled.
What?
Infinitely tougher.
What the fuck?
We're talking, this is
There
like
we go.
Modern Warfare 2.
There we go. What?
Where it was like the more
Oh,
racist and homophobic and abrasive you were, the more it did for your YouTube like internet cred. It was a totally different time. And Spoonie got canceled back then. That should tell you all that you need to know.
It got canceled back then.
You can kind of say the same with Phil too, right? Phil got canceled for his space Nazis. Remember that? Dead Space 2, and he got canceled on Blip. I gotta piss real quick.
He got canceled on Blip.
Fucking
on Blip.
dude.
God damn it, on Blip.
Oh my god, that is a talent. Anyway, I'll be right back.
Shit. No. Fuck.
Three wise men came to visit where I've been. They brought gifts with the Southside blend. One had
Shit, I
the
fucked it
other,
up.
A book of street ministry. The third gave a mirror and told me to remember me. Assemblies, similes, and metaphors. Analogies, this analog, the reservoirs I come from. Niggas got the dog in them. They become gods no longer with hog in them. I saw venom in the eyes of a snake. The Solomon for common men. I wise up the place like a prize in a race. That boy hold the medal by the scars on his face. I can tell he know the ghetto where we both trying to get to. It ain't coincidental. His is on the streets, mine's is over instrumentals. The more sentimental to be more than sentimental. The ventricles that I've been through. A
Richard wishes.
Why don't you wise up, show all the people? Why don't you wise up, show all the people? Why don't you wise up, show all the people? Wise up, show all the people in the place. Why don't you wise up, show all the people? Why don't you wise up, show all the people? Why don't you wise up, show all the people? Wise up, show all the people in the Holy place. Ground and pillars, Lord Willis, drug dealers, monks with keys to gorilla, Chicago illa. Some no dealer, rich cars for fillers, parents trying to get their kids to 18, so they will us. Youngins is restless, investments, investors. My man ain't from Dallas, but he know where the Texas hold him. My poker face is golden, pedigree of a legacy that's stolen. Wise like the old man with food in his beard, and when he cry freedom, it's jewels in his tears, blues in the beers, outside interferes. A salute for the truth, it's clues in the gears. I unruled the fears so that I could get beers. Like the diabolical and do the improbable, that anything's possible ill, but it's logical. Touched by black angels so you can feel the molecule. Why don't you wise up, show all the people? Why don't you wise up, show all the people?
All right, let's go. Skip.
Why don't you wise up, show all the people? Why don't you wise up, show all the people? Why don't you wise up, show all the people? Wise up, show all the people in the place. Wise up, show all the people in the place.
Am I lagging? I'm not seeing anything on my end. Let me see. Oh shit! We got a dab! Let's go! We got a dab. Thank you for the 420.
Smokelijah has just tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. Thanks for the many hours of entertainment. Thumbs up.
No, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Am I lagging for anybody else? No? No? No lag for you? Okay. We beat him! Let's go! We beat him on the first attempt! Oh, shit. You too? God damn, what is up with YouTube, bro? That's a YouTube side issue, guys. I can't really do anything about that.
Like, I occasionally I used to, he DMs me on my fucking sock account on X all the time.
What was he talking about? What was he talking about?
Oh, wow. Downloaded.
Who's he talking about?
videos? Oh yeah, you mean disliking? Dude, obviously I didn't actually work with Common. I wish. I know that one's good. That one's good.
Dude, I love this game so much.
I'm
It's so
sissy
good.
liking games videos. Oh yeah, you mean disliking?
Let's go!
Dude,
He's
he-
disliking the
all the time, I don't even
videos.
Oh, like I occasionally I used to. He DMs me on my fucking sock account on X all the time. All the time.
Yep. Sure.
Oh wow, downloaded. How many more to go? 33. But they're smaller though.
Aw. Aw, somebody liked my dogs. Somebody liked my dogs. I love my dogs. Thank you for saying that. I don't care if you like me. I really don't give a shit. But thank you for saying that I have really cute dogs. I try and take care of my boy really, really good. Bro, I take care of him like he's my own little kid. I love that boy. So that I really appreciate that.
Go past 11.
Desperately wanted it to be. However, there were still a lot of problems with the management that fans were not privy to, which had potential to bring everything down.
I love
For
my
starters,
PS
the
Vita.
common
I still
thread
have
shared
my
amongst
Vita.
Many former contributors was that Joe was not the strongest.
I
leader.
still have
and
my
it certainly
Vita.
didn't help that he was.
I even
well,
bought an attachment
listen,
for it.
Art is right. What did I just?
I bought an attachment for it that adds these little handles that gives it more ergonomics, and it lets you fit your hands to the machine instead of having to fit your hands around this small little accessory. It fits naturally and it feels like a handheld. I love this thing. I love my Vita. I cannot recommend it more.
Say, what did I? That is 100% accurate. Juicy Booch is just dropping juice all over the place now, putting us at 23. We're actually pretty close. I mean, again, I know they're a little bit more on here. That's why I'm balancing it, because I usually ask for 50 members on YouTube, which is close. It's a little less for the 30 here, but it's close enough.
Oh, it's
receiving
close
very little
enough.
support from the
Gotcha.
people above him. Editorial oversight was allegedly.
No, I never met Joe in person. I used to, if I had questions on Blistered Thumbs, you could just tell he just wanted to make videos and didn't want to deal with people. I mean, he wasn't like a dick to me, but he just didn't want to be bothered. That's irrefutable. You could say, I don't think he really cares. He could say I'm talking shit, but that is just, and what he said, or what Art said here verifies it.
Lax, and he was running himself ragged, maintaining Blistered Thumbs while still producing his own videos. But the bigger issue was the lack of a strong revenue stream. You see, Channel Awesome did not provide much in the way of funding, and so the only way
the funding was we give you a little bit of a platform, right?
Uh-huh.
And you go, I guess, but essentially I believe like the people with that guy with the glasses would make ad revenue off of people who went to the sites, and that's how they got their cut. And what they did in return for you is like, hey, people will come here because they know that guy with the glasses, and you would have you be featured on the page, and you would just like drop the URL for your Blip video, and you would get the ad revenue from Blip. So they really didn't do much, you know? I mean, and Blip
Stop
is
killing games. Fuck Sony. Right?
Channel Awesome has just moved to YouTube.
That's why I
so
switched
it's
over
done,
to PC.
you know?
Bro, they still make the greatest controller
the site could be
ever, though.
monetized was through Google AdSense.
I love the
Since
PS5
Blistered Thumbs
controller.
was text-based,
The
advertising
DualSense
revenue was a
5
fraction
is
of
my
what could be
favorite.
earned from video-focused enterprises like that guy with the glasses. As a result, writers went unpaid, instead being compensated with free review copies of video games. The other problems with Blistered Thumbs
I heard so much shady shit. wasn't there like a lot of drama? Wasn't like there was a guy named Jew Wario, right? And he ended up unaliving himself. And everyone was really sad, including Joe, were really sad in the beginning, but then it ended up being that he was a preto. At least it really seemed like. Oliver Dodge, thank you for subscribing with Prime. There was, I mean, again, these are people that like. In
Oh, here we
2011
go,
standards
boys.
were popular. There was a YouTuber, I think his channel is still up. Maybe if I want to go in a dark route here. And he ended up offing himself. I got to watch how I say it. I am on Twitch. And it was, and then everyone found out the reason he may have done it because they were closing in on the fact that he was a child diddler, underage, not of legal age. Juicy Booch has the pizza ordered and I'm jealous. As a matter of fact, where is... I just have to now. Wario. I'll show you, like, this is the kind of stuff back in the day. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's like going to like a dead person's house. Yeah, this is his last video. Ain't nothing wrong with frozen pizza, man.
Okay, so we have the PS Vita TV all hooked up and ready to go.
Dude, I would love one of those.
Last video.
Dude, the PS Vita TV was so cool.
Hey, maybe we'll have to, here we go. We'll find out the whole story. Maybe not tonight. But, yeah, what was like a popular video of his? Yeah, it is kind of creepy, like watching a dead guy's channel. It's like watching a ghost.
Well, Sony did say fuck you to everybody.
This is really, it's just weird. I remember before he died, again, he was on that guy with the glasses. Videos. What was like popular? Just to show you like what would be popular with this kind of shit back in the day. Yeah, and I think he also knew that his wife was about to find out about it, so he decided to, yeah, like this is all this. It was all the same shit. His thing, I guess. He
wow.
Yeah, you remember that was the intro of some of my videos. God, this is kind of creepy, but nonetheless.
You think you can't play that, but I assure you.
It was a different time.
Shit. Oh my God, he's not watching this.
Thanks a lot, Jareth. Now it goes without saying that
Oh God, the old trope of, hey, I'm gonna talk to myself.
Labyrinth is a beloved movie from 1986 and is nested in many people's minds as one of the best children's movies to come out of that time, alongside...
Yeah, Rick Schroeder. I get that a lot.
So this game...
It's so weird, like no lighting. It was just you, but there was some kind of editing, so it was leagues above a lot of other shit.
Wow, really?
Labyrinth?
Actually, I must confess that my labyrinth truly isn't a labyrinth at all. You see, it's more of a maze. A maze has many branching paths, whereas a labyrinth...
Okay, all right. I'm not gonna, because he's dead, pretend that doesn't suck. It does. Anyway.
What? It's a different era of YouTube. It doesn't
Revolved
suck.
around infighting between staff members. I need to point out that since this took place in private chat rooms over a decade ago, with none of the actual interactions being archived, this story will have to be pieced together through second-hand recollections. It's important to note that some people, including Angry Joe himself, have never spoken publicly about what exactly went down. Allegedly, the conflict stemmed...
Yeah, and some of the stuff that he was accused of. Man, that was a really, like, powerful fart. It was just like a real clean, solid.
What?
Like,
no
the fart I
fucking
just
way,
let out,
dude.
If you heard it, you'd be like, "Oh, that's not real. That's like some soundboard shit." No, that was right from freshly baked from my asshole. Ah, well, listen, have a fucking really awkward resolution monitor. And because I stuck it there like the 3M things you could pull off the wall, I put 8 of them behind it, so it definitely doesn't fall, and I clean behind it first. It looks like it has udders on a cow. I can milk my monitor.
From a disagreement between two writers, Micah Curtis and Eli Simet, who was also a former journalist from Koku Gamer. While the two were initially good friends, as time went on, irreconcilable differences began to form in their worldviews. To put it simply, Eli held strong progressive values.
Nice,
what some
we
at
got
the time
him.
might have referred to as SJW, while Micah was strongly against that. This all happened in 2012, a couple of years before the beginning of the Gamergate movement that tore the internet in half. Gamergate was about ethics in gaming journalism, or was a harassment campaign against women in gaming, depending on who you talk to.
Yeah.
The
Oops.
opposing view-
Give me a second,
It
guys. I'll
was
be right
essential.
back. I gotta run to the
They
restroom
did a
real
good
quick.
job of making you think
Oops.
it's about ethics in journalism. Not saying that Zoe Quinn is an angel. I don't know her well enough to know if she is or not. Or I know she kind of did some stuff that wasn't great. But it was just wasn't that shit started by like Mr. Medicare? Or he was part of it? I don't remember. That was when all this shit really started spiraling, and that's when the fucking fascism tsunami, whether we realized it or not, we saw that shit coming straight towards us. All of a sudden, people we never heard of, like Milo Yiannopoulos, come out of nowhere. Trump's coming down the golden escalator. Everyone wants to build a wall. It all started with shit like that, man. And you look back at it now, and it's like, God, that was so nefarious, and I was so naive to think it was nothing more than ethics and journalism. Fuck off. That was a ruse. It was a lie. It was a disguise. All of a sudden, has fucking Milo Yiannopoulos even picked up a fucking controller in his life, and he was sitting there, like, advocating for gamers? Get out of here, man. Man, they were cooking this up for decades, dude. Yeah, that's how they got the base of younger men. They started with, they know those are the ones that they're insecure, they're misguided. And people love to not blame themselves for their shortcomings. Well, I'm only using Twitch because we're doing the game benchmarks here, even though it kind of isn't technically what's happening at this moment. But don't worry, Saturday is going to be a fourth with Phil. We're going to be watching like fun stuff like Phil Docs, Phil Video. We'll do some QVC. I'm not calling it a marathon because I ain't doing no two, but it'll be a decent, juicy sized stream. Probably here. So, because I'm not doing anything like my father, we're just like combining the 4th with my father's birthday on Sunday. And then next week, because I gotta make sure I do something tonight. Regulus Realms. God, that puts us over halfway to the New York City shit, too. Fill in the 4th. I like that too. Fuck. Okay. Fill in the 4th. What's up, Dr. D? I see you. So we're at 25, boys. Fourth with Phil is the worst day in U.S. history. Ah, yes. Anything and everything is here.
News of these two men were the perfect microcosm of the battlefield that was beginning to form. According to another blistered thumb writer named Robert
Thank you, Regulus. Go get some sleep.
Grosso, the two often butted heads both over politics and how to run the websites.
And like I said, the reason I'm holding it off, it's not like I'm trying to hide it behind a goal. That's not what I'm doing. But I'm like, oh, wow, I should really have all these games. Not that I'm going to record benchmarks for all of them. That would be fucking insanity. But we could pick shit. Well, I mean, now that I have this all set up, too, with this oddly shaped, what is this, monitor 5x7? So, yeah, I could benchmark. This would be delicious.
With Joe caught in the middle. I had an inkling of issues between Eli, Micah, and Joe because of the writers' chat room, where they talked a lot. Sometimes it was healthy debates, sometimes it was not, to put it lightly. Micah was always a strong personality like Eli.
You're over. I had inklings of issues between Eli, Micah, and Joe because of the writers' chat room, where they talked a lot. Sometimes it was a healthy debate, sometimes it was not, to put it lightly. Micah was always a strong personality like Eli, and both had different ideas regarding how to showcase content. There you go.
And both had different ideas regarding how to showcase content. Reportedly, the animosity drove Eli to try and convince Joe to fire.
Because you just gotta. When I read stuff, I just like.
Yes, he does have a family.
You could be angry and not be like, I am gonna say everything like this and be raging the entire time.
But that's what you sound like, though,
on
Richard.
multiple occasions to no avail. This only further.
He does pretty. I mean, Art. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on him. Art does pretty good voiceovers. He does better voiceovers than like 85 fucking % of the people that do this.
Served to irritate Eli.
Phil's fourth burst. Why are dude? All right. Notepad's coming out. Oh God, the notepad. The notepad.
Boy. All right. Come on, Richard. Say something else, bitch. Bitch. Richard, say something.
What doing? No, dude. What they're really trying to do, right? They're trying to steal the midterms, and they're trying to fucking.
All right.
Like limp Trump, like they don't give a fuck if he die if they win it, which it's seeming less likely, but it's still not on the table. These people are fucking lunatics, but thankfully it's seeming less likely. But all they're hoping for is that they could keep him undead to help them achieve their goal of stealing the election.
Oh,
which they still may not do. But I think that's all they care about. Like,
right.
And they don't care if he dies if they lose the midterms. You get what I'm saying? Because they're like, all right, fuck it. I think he's useless either way at this point.
Let me see how that looks on the screen, actually. I could put this at 1440p
You know what I mean?
on my monitor through the projecting.
That's all they care about. They know he's gone. They know he's sick. They know he's demented.
Oh, I look ugly as hell. Holy look.
They just need him as the figurehead while they're fucking doing whatever bidding that Peter Thiel needs them to do so he could create a corporate-run nations. I'm not kidding. That's what he's looking to do with his fucking freak friends.
Leading to him going over Vargas's head and contacting a Channel Awesome administrator.
Yeah,
by
I
the
agree,
name of
pal.
Holly Brown
Definitely.
to see
But
if she could do something about it.
I mean, at least the decades of building can slowly start if the midterms is a blue tsunami. Not saying it's definitely going to be, man. We know this shit is fucking bizarre, but it can at least start. But it's going to take long.
Shit.
It's going to take a long time to repair our relationships with allies across the world because they're going to be thinking like, all right, you gain some semblance of sanity, but what about if another fucking freak takes a hold 4 years later? What happens if like Nick Fuentes becomes like, gets into politics like 8 years from now?
Nick Fuentes is already into politics. What are you talking about,
that's
Rich?
what they're thinking.
What are you talking about?
Coincidentally, this was during a time when Micah was engaged in a separate beef with Joe's then-girlfriend Amanda, who was also a content creator, when he posted a negative tweet that she reportedly thought was about her.
Around this time, I had managed to anger the woman he called his girlfriend, but I prefer
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that lady.
these days to call her his former pet horse, Amanda. You look at her...
Juicy Booch, thank you.
Damn,
His
called him a
former
pet horse? Wow, that's fucked up,
Yo,
bro.
I thought Joe had like 6 fingers for a second. Thank you, Juicy Booch. Putting us at 26, my friend. He had another girlfriend after this, though.
face, you'll see why I say that. She
Shit.
threw a fit over something that she thought I had directed at her on Twitter, when really I was complaining about something that Yahtzee Croshaw had said on Zero Punctuation. So, sorry, Amanda, you were never that special. From there, though, she then vocally quit the site over it. Her little tantrum was noticed by Holly, who, at the behest of Eagle...
Oh, God, I remember Holly.
Richard, turn up your
She was
audio.
Like almost like their HR department.
You wish you had an
This as
HR
leverage
department.
with the walkers
You
and
are
the Shaws
fat and
to try
dumb.
to show that Joe and I could not do our jobs properly, and that Blistered Thumbs was one giant mess.
Well, Micah frames the Amanda incident as the primary...
Yeah, I had nothing to do with any of this drama. Like, nothing. Like I said, I had to, like, the only time I interacted with him was Joe, and he barely wanted to be bothered to, like, answer my questions. Like, he wanted nothing to do with it.
Okay.
That was it. No drama beyond that.
Wow, it killed me right off the bat, bro.
No, translation. I wasn't even on the totem pole. Like, I was on the site, but no rank.
Others have said that it was for entirely different reasons.
What's
Austin
up, Dark
Yorsky,
Inside?
the man who took over for Vargas as the new editor-in-chief, spoke about it in an interview years later. Joe's departure from Blistered Thumbs was entirely unrelated and, in fact, quite complicated. I wasn't privy to 100% of the relevant conversations, but I was involved in a number of them, and have spoken at exhausting length with those who were present for events at which I was not. Channel Awesome was frustrated with Joe for multiple reasons, including Blistered Thumb's poorly built website and his inability to instantly replicate the success of That Guy with the Glasses.
Shit.
A personal incident which is beyond the scope of
He
this
was expected to
conversation made it
replicate a
difficult for Channel Awesome
one-in-a-lifetime
to justify
opportunity.
allowing the
Okay,
argument to
that
continue.
makes sense.
Whatever the reason, Angry Joe was now out as editor-in-chief of Blistered Thumbs after a 2-year tenure.
Yeah, and Blistered Thumbs, it wasn't really there for 2 years. I mean, I don't know, because once I got partnered on YouTube, I gave less of a fuck about it. I'm sure there was a while I still, hey, Review Tech USA uploaded a new video, but I kind of saw the writing on the wall early on, and I was like, why am I going to try to build up someone else's platform when I could just build my own? This makes no sense.
The following year, the website was
There we
closed,
go,
holding the
boys.
publication
Level
back into
5.
That is a dating profile picture.
Ugh, that's a gross picture.
It's like a
Who's the guy in the glasses,
dating
though?
profile picture from like
Killed him.
the desktop.
Let's
version of
go.
Plenty of Fish from like 2009.
That Guy with the Glasses website, where it continued on before ultimately shutting down completely in the late 2010s. As time went on, there just became less and less demand for text-based reviews when they had so many creators making videos about the same topics. And
You hear
even
that,
though-
Richard?
Well, I don't agree with that. I'm talking to like he's, we're having a conversation. It's just everyone went to YouTube, dude. And yeah, no, I'll take that back. He does have a point to a degree.
Uh-huh.
Like, you would
What
go
point
to
does he have that you're
guy
a
with the
fat,
glasses,
stupid
and you would
dumbass?
have like 5 people talking about the same relevant subject matter at the same time. which happens on YouTube, but YouTube's such a big platform, it doesn't hit the same. Like, imagine just going on YouTube and literally like the same exact video, almost done the same, because they all copied their styles too. Done almost the same exact way 5 times in your feed.
What?
Had ultimately failed with blistered thumbs, Joe still remained one of the most popular personalities in that niche. In fact, he was essentially part of the main cast of characters for Channel Awesome, appearing prominently in crossovers and anniversary movies. One of my personal favorite roles for him is in the Christmas special, You're a Rotten Dirty Bastard, in which the nostalgia critic sees what all of his friends' lives would be like if he was never born.
We're at the residence of the one you call Angry Joe. Angry Joe.
Oh,
Yeah,
Angry
all these
Joe!
over-the-top, super
More relevant than
staged.
Richard will ever be.
And the thing about it, a lot of times these skits were only like a wink and a nod to like their diehard fans. So it was only like fan service, this stuff.
Oh, well, good. That little pipsqueak wouldn't be anywhere if it wasn't for me. No, absolutely not. No, I'm through dicking around here, Canada. You get rid of that snobby little province of Quebec, or I'm gonna get rid of it for you. You understand? You see, the American people, they didn't elect me to be some kind of pushover.
I'll do it in the morning. Thank you.
We're gonna have to suffer through fucking Lauren's nasty tits again? Huh?
President of the United States?
During his time as editor-in-chief of Blistered Thumbs, Vargas was now revamping the Angry Joe.
Yeah, it was so weird. It was like that guy with the glasses porn, and like their audience would like eat up the DVDs. And it was so bad. So bad. I was never, thankfully, in any of that shit.
Show. This is when the series started taking the shape fans were generally most familiar with, featuring a format of Joe talking about the game he was reviewing on his space station sets, while graphics appear on the screen behind him, intercut with skits featuring him and his friends. His most frequent collaborator was Joe Lopez, better known as Other Joe, who
Other
usually
Joe!
acted in whatever supporting role
Let's
Vargas needed
go!
for a video. Even though he incorporated costumes and skits into his content, Joe didn't give his series a deep lore in the same way his Channel Awesome contemporaries like Linkara did. He did have an arch nemesis, the Corporate Commander, clearly modeled after Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe. This villain was a stand-in for all greedy video game executives and gave Joe someone to take out his frustrations on.
I did it! I did it! Joe is so pissed off!
Yeah, they were so Wolfukami. You're so right. It was so true. They were so bad, and like their audience at the time, it would never work now. It would not be something they could get away with now. It's too stupid. But they would, man, they would eat that shit up.
Let that be a lesson to you. The rest of you, we're watching. We're watching.
In many ways, the mid to late 2010s.
Yeah, I never found that shit entertaining. Sorry. The only one I found entertaining with it, because it's just like campy, is the nerd.
I got killed by the oranges.
The
No!
golden age of the Angry Joe Show. He gave gamers exactly what they were looking for. Thorough, well-edited reviews for all of the newest releases from someone who...
A juicy booch. Thank you, my friend. Now putting us at 27. Thank you very much.
who shared all of their frustrations with the state of the industry, with his YouTube vids often getting millions of views each. They also appreciated that his skits were brief and very tongue-in-cheek, not coming across as...
Well, yeah, now it puts a monopoly on their games. All right, you didn't get, like, listen, physical media has been dead way longer than many people realize. Dave Calzone is we have now hit the goal.
This is bisexual lighting.
No, the
just gonna go
bisexual
with that.
lighting. Ah!
That puts us at 32. Thank you very much.
Overbearing or self-serious the same way many online critics did at the time.
Nice.
That being said,
You
there
should
were
play
still some
Sekiro. I
cracks
love
forming.
Sekiro. It's
The
fun.
2000s angry
Thank you,
reviewer trope
everybody. We
was
hit the
just
goal.
that, a trope. People like angry video game nerd or nostalgia critic were playing a character, and were not as easily enraged as they came across in their content. Joe was also playing a character, of
Thank
course,
you.
but as we've already discussed, his moments of outrage came from a much more genuine
thank you,
place than
Dave.
his
Thank you,
contemporaries.
Juicy Booch, Dave
This was
Calzone.
evident in uploads such as YouTube copyright disaster from 2013, in which Vargas ranted about
Oh my God, I remember this.
YouTube's new Content ID system, resulting in an outburst that became a meme.
The system could care less, and you could care less because you already pocketed your fucking money. I don't even have money in my wallet. Yes, I do. I have $7 because you took all this and you pocketed it. This is the only fucking shit you people care about. You don't care about promoting your products. You don't care about people reviewing your
God, this feels like it was 80 years ago.
and improving your No, you care about this shit. That's all the shit you fucking care about.
In fairness, this was an issue that pretty much everyone on YouTube was talking about at the time, and Joe's opinion was the same as the vast majority of other content creators, but his reaction was still noticeably more emotional than most. In many ways, this is what his fans liked about him. Joe was hot-headed, yes, but he was also passionate and unafraid to speak his mind about issues that he cared about.
Peter shit.
Now connected to that computer.
And
Alright,
everyone's
whatever.
just like cucking to these tech billionaires, dude.
Even if it made him look cringe. But sometimes he would kick the hornet's nest and give his thoughts on much more contentious topics, as fans would soon find out.
Joe, where have you been?
Oh! What?
Back in the day, Joe had an annual tradition of counting down the previous year's biggest gaming controversies.
Fried
While
raviolis
these
are
mostly
lovely.
focused around topics like bad releases and corporate greed, in his video about 2013, he discussed the response to online personality Anita Sarkeesian and her series Tropes vs. Women in Video Games. I'm sure the mere mention of her name made the spines of some people in the audience shudder. Well, she's largely lost.
Nah, I don't really give a shit. I saw a whole bunch of youths. She did, like, she was in Slay the Spire. She, like, was a consultant. And I saw a whole bunch of people losing their minds, chasing that 2014 rainbow. I'm like, nah, man, I'm all right. It's over. She's not even remotely close to being on my radar. I don't really care. Oh
You
my God,
really
she has
care.
bad takes on video games. Like, who gives a fuck right now, especially?
Her relevance today, it can't be overstated how huge Sarkeesian's influence was during this era of the internet. While one camp viewed her as a hero for talking about how women were depicted negatively in video games, the other side hated the fact that she seemed to be attacking their identity as gamers. When Joe spoke out about it, he landed firmly in her defense, stating that, while he didn't agree with everything she said, he thought she made some valid points. Bizarrely, his primary focus was Sarkeesian's criticisms of the way female video game characters are often sexualized.
The controversy and issue is the gross reaction
Apparently,
to it.
the
By being
PS6 is
I
going
mean,
to be over
we're-
$1,500 bucks.
I mean, yes.
That's what I've been hearing
Are women
too.
more sexualized in video games? Fucking duh. And God forbid they're not. Now everyone fucking loses their minds. But, I mean, even Thunderfoot, no one considers him a right winger. He debunked a lot of this stupid shit. So should everyone have been flipping out like they were with her? No. Doesn't mean she wasn't a dumbass, though.
But hurt man children and actual clueless little boys who think that this woman is out to take away their porn and video games permanently, and that she will somehow actually end up doing that. And this next thing is gonna blow your fucking mind. Trust me, many feminists love sex. They love
Whoa,
sex and video
buddy.
games just as much as men. Whether it's Mass Effect or Witcher 2. And if it's done right, it adds to the story and personal connection to the game and characters. It's hot.
Fuck is going on behind him?
But when it's done poorly, it feels out of place and just an excuse to show a boobie to an immature crowd. Given the choice, you'd pick boobs that are worth a damn every single time.
This was the moment that caused some viewers to start turning on Vargas, accusing him of
Oh yeah, if you like, all I did again was like, all right, man, you could dislike Anita Sarkeesian, Jesus Christ, but I mean, because the threats against her were verified by the feds.
Were they?
I'm like, this is credible. It's not just made up.
becoming a
Like, fine, dislike her. Who gives? But like, it's video games, dude. And it goes down your throat, exactly.
social justice warrior. Interestingly, though, when he talked
But yeah, I remember like fucking just that one video, 500 subs left. I always remember like, really? Like, it's video games, you weirdo motherfuckers. But that was the big beginning of all this, dude. You want her to die over fucking shitty takes in video games? Okay. You're fucking nuts.
talked about Gamergate in his 2014 video, he took a much more middle-of-the-road stance.
You see that the GG movement is relatively small but vocal group on Twitter. Not all of them are bad guys. Anti-GG, you've got to stop bullying them. You've got to stop doxing them. You got to stop harassing them, saying that their movement is all garbage. You don't understand that people find identity.
Yeah, it's so weird. Getting so
Now, guys, I'm
obsessed
not
and
wearing
mad.
diapers. There's no
That you literally did, like,
diapers.
there's a credible threat against. Like, it's so bizarre. It's pathetic.
Within these movements, I understand what it's like to create a community. I run the AJSA. A lot of the people within GG found GG at a
What the GGNGG?
rough time in their lives. They made new friends. They played video games. They have a common goal, and they're gonna defend their right to exist as GG to the death. And GGers, you need to realize
What the fuck is a GGer?
that some of these people who are social justice warriors, who just want people to be more civil and point out inconsistencies, and the hardcore radical feminists who like to critique video games in their own way, even if you don't agree
Gamer Gators. You're right.
with them, they're not people, they're not fake gamers, they're real gamers. We're all fucking gamers here. They have a right to their opinion.
If you were around during 2014, you would know that this was a shockingly level-headed take for someone to have during the height of Gamergate. This was a time when both sides were tearing at each other's throats, each believing the absolute worst of the other. But Joe, having been steeped in gamer culture for his entire
God, I hate that whole movement now because I know what it was the beginning of, and it was way bigger than just fucking video games.
life, was able to see the bigger picture. I really can't stress this enough. Nobody was talking about Gamergate in 2014
I'm
in the
dying.
same way Joe did. Speaking of Gamergate, there was another
Richard has melted my
controversy
brains.
mentioned in this video that, even though Joe was
Oh,
not
no!
directly involved in,
But Gamergate was at like its fever pitch in 2014.
I would be remiss if I didn't at least mention here. You see, earlier that year, the online gaming network Polaris had held a game jam, basically an event where developers were tasked with creating the best video game they could within a few days. Angry Joe, being a partner of Polaris, was chosen to be one of the judges. The intention was that this would be filmed and presented as a web series, and in order to
11, we're gonna start with the Gabe Cube or Steam Machine.
increase the
I'm
budget,
just letting it download some more games. There's there's 26 left. I'm not gonna do all 26. Realistically, maybe we'll get one of the Marvel Spider-Mans, but they'll still be a shit ton.
they were sponsored by the Dorito Pope's beloved Mountain Dew. Now, we already know Joe's opinion on corporate influence in gaming, and his thoughts on Mountain Dew sponsorships specifically, so it's no surprise that he was not a fan of this idea. And as the drink company began exerting more and more control over the production, he and his fellow content creators became fed up.
I butted heads with him several times.
You guys, there's a regular amount of Jaeger.
I drink Mountain Dew. And
Brian, I told you to stop drinking Jaeger, Brian.
3 and 4, 6 bottles under the table by the end of it.
The main source of these problems was a producer by the name of Maddie Lashem, who the corporation hired to...
Oh, God, what happened to her? Is she still around? I remember seeing her videos in my feed all the time.
Increase the drama. One of his primary methods of doing this was to try and instigate gender-related arguments between the men and women. Among the developers involved in
there's Zoe Quinn.
the game jam was Zoe Quinn, who just a few months later would be the person responsible for firing the first shot of the aforementioned Gamergate movement. She had been teamed up with, I kid you not, John Jafari, aka John Tron.
No, John Tron! I love John Tron.
Neither the YouTuber or
Just the thing, Gamergate. Why? It's a gate? Really? Oh my God.
game dev were known for their strong political beliefs publicly at this point, yet it was something that Maddie was hell-bent to capitalize on, harping on the two of them when they had the smallest of disagreements. All of this and more piled up.
The smallest
and
of disagreements, honk, shoe.
Walk off the sets,
Me, me, me,
resulting
me, me,
in the
me.
Mountain Dew game jam falling apart after just one day,
me,
with
me,
John
me,
and
me,
Joe
me, me.
chilling afterwards with their newly discovered free time.
Be Tom? Or is it gonna be John? John or Tom? Both 3 letters. Oh, it's John.
Yeah, you won that. You won this.
You have to realize they had a load of beers way before that point. I hate doing this. Is literally late hour. Why did I suggest it?
Again, that was an incident that had very little to do with Joe himself, but it does serve as another example of him being willing to speak his mind despite...
I mean, John Tron still makes banger videos. He makes like one a year.
John Tron! John Tron, you're my
pressure.
my
That being
favorite
said,
YouTube.
there
I
were
love John
times
Tron,
that he
bro.
found
I'm not even
himself
gonna
being
lie.
accused of hypocrisy. This
He's
point
probably my
requires
favorite
us to talk
YouTuber of
about
all time.
One more thing that happened to Vargas in 2014.
Leave the U.S.
As it
Yes,
turns
I will.
out, it was the same year that Justin Carmichael, known online as Jew Wario, took his own life. While Carmichael's legacy has become incredibly tainted today for reasons we truly
Figure it
don't
out,
have time
persons.
to get into here, back then he was one of the most beloved creators on Channel Awesome. Shortly after his death, Joe posted a tearful video memorializing his friend.
I probably will never have. I probably will never have the words to describe the type of person that Justin was to everybody around him.
While this upload has since been deleted
Yeah, well. We know how that story ended, dude.
and thus none of what I'm about to say
What
can
a
be proven,
piece of
Reddit
shit.
posts from around this time claim that the video was fully monetized. Speculation in this thread varies wildly, with some people saying that Joe was forced to run ads on all of his videos due to his deal with Polaris, while others made the assertion that all of the revenue would
I don't know if that would be true or not.
be donated to
I don't know if
Carmichael's
that's
family.
true or not.
Still, others insisted that the video was not monetized at all. Again, through my research, I can't say for certain if Joe made money from the memorial, but regardless, it did serve to poke a hole in Vargas's credibility for a subsection of his audience. That and the fact that Jew Wario ended up being a rapist, but that's a story for another day.
Whoa, buddy!
And he was about to get outed, and he took the permanent exit ramp.
Regardless of any controversy he may have found himself in, though, The Angry Joe Show was still widely viewed as a reliable source for well-thought-out and professionally edited game reviews for many years. But in 2017, fans noticed a drop-off in the number of videos being uploaded to the channel. On July 14th,
yeah, I
both
remember
Joes
this too.
posted a vlog explaining that they would be taking a 2-month hiatus from angry reviews due to burnout. This did upset some of his fans, but was largely understandable when presented in a vacuum.
I believe he was a Frito, too.
The
Who?
real problem is what happened next. Just 4 days later, Vargas uploaded his video about the Season 7 premiere of Game of Thrones, taking the form of an hour.
I mean, he's a monster either way, whether he was also a preto or not. You know,
You can just say pedophile, Richard. Grow some
discussion
balls,
between him and
bro.
his friends with minimal editing. Needless to say, this is not what people wanted to see from the channel, especially since he had just announced his hiatus of the series the majority of people were subscribed for. Both this discussion video and the break announcement were flooded with dislikes and irate comments accusing Joe of being lazy. Previously, when Joe had faced backlash from his fanbase, it was a small subset that he was able to ignore. But this was an overwhelming onslaught of anger, the likes of which he had never seen before. This was when Joe went on the offensive. He started replying
I
to
miss
negative
my
comments
sober
and then
dad.
smugly posting those responses to Twitter to demonstrate how he especially owned the haters. So he got time to do a 1 hour long review of a TV show, but he can't do a 20-minute game review? This shows the basic mentality of your below average YouTube commenter. They think that a 20-minute game review equals 20 minutes of work. How anyone finishes a single game in 20
Yeah, I learned the hard way. Just don't. Just don't. And if you're going to seldomly do it when you're make money off of it. Live streaming and roasting people you make money on. Replying to comments of people quote unquote hating on you, or even if they are genuinely hating on you, is you're literally wasting money doing that.
Oh, you're wasting money. I see.
That's not even up for fucking debate.
minutes is beyond me, versus a 1 hour review of a TV show in which we sit in place and discuss something unedited. If you ever wanted to know why my YouTube comments are sometimes filled with stupid
Yeah, he does have
this
to
is the
proxy
reason.
beg, bro.
Eventually, it got so bad that he turned off ratings and comments on the Game of Thrones video. But this decision only got him accused of further hypocrisy, since he had previously tweeted in 2014 that he would never under any circumstances disable comments on his YouTube videos. Rather than just deleting this tweet or ignoring it altogether, Joe posted a reply clarifying that he would disable them only if there was no great discussion and people are determined to make my comment section a shitfest in all.
Yeah, I remember that was like a really big deal that he was cutting back on doing these videos, and I'm like, okay, well, you know, there's like a bit, even at that time, there's a billion other fucking people you could tune in to, you know, and then when he makes one, you come back and watch
videos. In a strange turn of events, despite previously talking about incredibly contentious
What's up,
topics
Adam
like Arnita
Buskirk? How are
Sarkeesian
you?
and Gamergates, this ended up becoming the biggest controversy of Joe's career. It was something that
because
needed to
it
be
wasn't
addressed
a
before things got
controversy,
really
bro.
out of hand. And so a few days later, he uploaded a video explaining that the angry reviews were not stopping or even slowing down. He had a much calmer tone here than he did on Twitter, and it seemed to do the trick in turning the temperature down. Joe did indeed return to making angry reviews.
Oh yeah, I did do a video, and it was over Call of Duty gameplay too.
After his break was over, but the fact that his channel was still filled with unscripted TV and movie discussions.
Dare I say, was it Black Ops 2 Wii U gameplay? I know it was Black Ops 2. Maybe it was 360. Oh,
and
yeah.
Trailer reactions rubbed his fans the
Richard,
wrong way. More
you
importantly,
suck.
the way he had lashed out on social media gave him a different vibe. While his audience previously viewed Joe as their buddy who felt as strongly about video games as they did, from this moment onward, the relationship became much more antagonistic. As time went on, Joe and his fans started fighting more and more. Some of these were minor scuffles, such as his brief encounter with the Kingdom Hearts fanbase. This is a series known for deep.
That fucking. Someone did a goal for me to play that game, and I did, and I won't do it again. Not my thing. Listen, I ain't hating if you're into that stuff. It is just not my bag. Same with World of Warcraft.
And often confusing lore, giving it a bit of a stigma in the wider gaming community. This in turn has made its diehard fans incredibly protective against any reviewer who doesn't have a thorough understanding of the franchise. When Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out, Joe caught flack from these avid players for exactly this reason, and made several posts about it on Twitter. The Kingdom Hearts community is one of the most elitist—
Yeah, I can't fucking... I was like, what the hell is this?
I've ever seen. I literally have people telling me not to review the game or they'll brigade me and harass me if I don't play all of the previous games first. No, you have 1,000 other diehard fan reviewers for that. Jesus. Nah, I think at this point I'm going to refuse to play the other games just to spite all the crazies who are overreacting to newcomers daring to review a game on its own. What does my opinion even matter to these people? It's worth noting that Joe did not end up reviewing the Disney game outside of an unscripted—
Yeah, it's too much for me.
impressions video after playing a brief snippet of the game at a
Oh, I got 007. I think I showed you before.
convention. Other battles were not quite so isolated though. The game Battlefield 5 was a deeply controversial title from the moment that it was first announced for a variety of reasons. For many years, Joe had been a vocal critic of the game's publisher EA, and many of his fans expected him to jump on the bandwagon of hate. Whatever criticisms he may have had of—
Yeah, it's like, it's almost like that guy with the glasses DVD Kingdom Hearts. It's like, oh, another snapper. It's like fan service shit.
EA though, Vargas was still a huge fan of the Battlefield series, and produced a lot of videos covering the build-up to the game's release. It must be stated that one of the reasons gamers were upset was because the character who was put front and center in the marketing and box art was a
What's
woman
up,
with
Dr.
a mechanical
Cryodin?
hand, which naysayers argued was inaccurate to the realistic World War II setting. This was a massive controversy during the game's initial reveal, and EA did themselves no—
Yeah, and it wasn't, people were, I'm like, I remember saying, I made a video on that, and I was like, I don't care that it's a woman, but what's with the bionic arm? It's a Battlefield game. It had nothing to do with that it was a female. If it was a dude, I'd be like, what the fuck?
no favors by how they chose to respond. Their chief creative officer, Patrick Sutherland, spoke about the backlash in an interview saying, "The common perception is that there were no women in World War II. There were a ton of women who both fought in World War II and partook in the war. We don't take any flack. We stand up for the cause because I think those people who don't understand it, well,
I'm sorry to hear that you're getting married, you said.
you have two choices. Either accept it or don't buy the game." Battlefield 5
Well, are you a sub, Dilly? I'm not trying to sell you on what I believe. If you are a sub, you don't.
ended up selling below expectations. The writing was on the wall.
All right, we're going to pause this. I think it's just time to go because we're not going to download Spider-Man Remastered. That shit is like, it's just not going to happen. And it's almost 11. Oh. Ooh. All right. You don't have a cucumber. Spidey is not downloaded. We got what got completed here. Max Payne. All right, so. Maybe we should try Silent Hill. Let me see what I got here. Hey, you know what? I want to try Elden Ring first. I'm going to fucking try it first because I want to. And I'm, you know why? You know why I want to? Because I want to. And I'm going to start a new game. And we're going to do other, won't worry, 007, all that. But you know what? I feel like playing it. With this weird-ass monitor Can I make that bigger? How do you make that larger? Thought you would give me that option so you could see the metrics. Oh, that's loud. That is loud, son. Robust. It's loud like your ass. All right. Robust. All right, so maximum. For some reason, it won't do 4K. Just this game. Every other game will. What do I want to be here? So I want to be a bitch and just go with... Yeah, I want to be a bitch. The samurai. No, this is running on a machine that is not really, but similarly spec, but not really to the Steam machine. It has the RX 7600, which is superior to the Steam machine's GPU. Not by a huge amount, but it does have 4 more compute units. You got to make a Bob, actually. It also has a core, not core, Jesus, that's Intel. It has a Ryzen 7 2700X, which is an ancient chip, but you will see it does not hold this back at all. I mean, like I said, with the newer architecture, just because it's newer, you may get a couple frames. Bob is a mature man. Bob is a samurai. Do I want Bob to be a... Yes, I want Bob to be a samurai. Golden Seed. Thanks. What do I have a favorite? Let me see. Ah, we have a Bob already. Yeah, Bob, why can't... Listen. That is a man. All right. Alter face hair. There's no comb-overs? There's no, like, the typical bald dude? Emo Bob. Oh, that's a fucking man. Alright, I guess we're just going bald. Alright, that's fine. That's Bob then. I mean, it looks like him to a degree. Face structure. Nose, cheeks. I feel like they... I want Bob to have thick cheeks. He's a robust man.
Come on, Bitchard.
Yeah, that actually looks more like what I would think he would look like.
Oh God. Ah.
His lips are fine. Yeah, everything else is kind of fucking... Yes, that is a better Bob. How do you preview that? Oh, sample. What's up, Hellcat? Bob is getting fisted.
You're getting Grandpa excited. And my hairy ass.
Alright, gotta stop. That's ridiculous, dude. Alright, so let's see how the Gabe Cube. This is a pretty much, actually this will play it slightly better. Yeah, we've seen this a billion times. Ah, yes. Ooh, this shit's kind of dark. Let me tell you something, man. I said the same fucking thing, and I am a scatterbrained and busy guy, right? But if there's a will, there's a way. And boy, oh boy. Right. Hold on 1 second. Picture mode. What picture mode? Game. Oh shit. That's why it felt laggy. It won't let me change over the modes. What is overdrive? Alright, I'm gonna go with that. Alright, I want out. How do you turn this shit off? Hold on, sorry. What the fuck, dude? I just want to turn the menu off. That's all I want. That's all I want. I want to turn the menu off. I don't want anything to do with this menu anymore. Hold it, maybe? Alright, that powered off the monitor. Great. That's not... Welcome. 4K. Yeah. So I think that I fixed it. All right, let's man, it's impossible to discover anything in your fucking 20th playthrough of this shit. All I could say is, once again, you know, I am a person that yeah, time is at a fucking premium, right? Oh, wait, I should be, recording this. Oops. There we go. So let me show the settings real quick. I'm now recording this onto an SD card with the 4K 60S Plus. Ray tracing off because it doesn't even... looks like shit in this game anyway. It's so taxing. So I can't do it beyond any machine I have Steam Machine installed on. For some reason in Elden Ring, I can't get it to do 4K. So we are at 1440p. The stats are up in the top right corner if you want to see like FPS, frame times, the graph, how much VRAM is being used. 5.3. Well, I'm benchmarking this. We're at a solid 60 though. 1440p, not bad. I'm gonna die. I've never beat this guy. Yeah, all right. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how to make that bigger. Does anyone know how to make that bigger? Yeah, we don't need to see this because I want to get just to like Limgrave. And when I get there, then we'll do, yeah, it's so fucking small. How do you make that shit bigger? Yes, call Lauren. Ah, I got an idea. This is even better. So where is the video capture? This is it. I want to copy this. Let that do its thing. Paste reference. Hold your horses.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here,
Nope,
after all.
No, I want to crop. How do you crop? I wanted to crop just into that.
One of his
I
kind
gotta look it up.
is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
Crop. Yes.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Alt key? I just hit the fucking alt key. Key. Oh, there we go. I wasn't doing it right. So wait for it, boys. Ah, there you go. Look at that. Need a little more though. There's the graph. Is that okay? There you go. Look at that. Is that better? Actually, you know what? So it's not redundant. I'll make it a teeny bit smaller. There you go. Is that going to cover any of my shit, though? No. There you go. Is that good enough? I just thought... Man, I ain't as much of a boomer as I thought, huh? Fight the tree sentinel. I just want to get to like go down. Imagine I died right here because I jumped all the way down like an idiot. Yeah, that should look better. All right. Yes, that does look better for you. Man, I was quick on my feet with that. Jostler, you may have to use that. Yes, this is heterosexual rebirth. For those of you who don't know, I got one of those, like, I got a review unit, like some sketchy hard drive full of games. And, one of the games they retitled, I think it was Alien, the FPS for the Saturn. And they called it on the hard drive Heterosexual Rebirth. Whatever the fuck that means, but that's what they called it. I want to parry you. Oh. Yeah, guarding. Oh shit! I didn't think I was gonna do that first time. These things are a pain in the ass. Nice. That was pretty good. Especially parrying with this shield sucks. Oh yeah, I could have fucking... I want you. Wait, so how did... Hold on. Oops. Come here, dumbass. Can I parry you? Man, that arrow looks like it hurt. Yep. Boom. Yeah, we're getting out of limb grave with this one. Oh, I know. What's up, BRS Bubble T? Don't worry, I'm not playing this game all night. I'm just gonna get to where I get, like, outside. Ah, see, they're so tricky, these little fuckers. Because their timing. This is a good way to practice parrying with these clowns, because... You see how they fucking get you? One more. Come on. I want to try it. Son of a bitch. So now he's fast. Oh, fuck off. Fuck you. I don't care about being stealthy. I just want to... Oh, that's awesome. My ass is wonderful right now. Been letting out some pretty powerful farts. By the way, if you ever want to delve into this game, this is a good class to start with because you're pretty balanced. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god. He tried. Oh, that was great, dude. Oh, that was fantastic. Listen. He definitely almost had me. Elden Burst. Anything down here for us? Yes, I have Liza P. I'm going to do that next. Actually, yeah, I'll do that next. Did Angry Joe really almost die at the tutorial boss? I mean, to be unbiased here, no, I've never even come close to die. One time I was sloppy, but it still wasn't a death was imminent moment with the Soldier of Godric. That's for sure. But I was a spaz. You get, I think Seymour Demonica, shout out to him. He made a video of me playing Elden Ring, and boy, I was bad when I first started playing this shit, dude. Really bad. Alright, now we're in the outside world, maximum settings. My monitor is flickering. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying I'm a beautiful man. Ah, tarnished.
Come to the lands between, for of course
blah blah. I've heard this so many times because I played.
Are you familiar? You may also that. It will leave, even if it
Go through the dialogue.
Grace of Castle, home. It's a castle if used. It's to castle if used.
All right. Remember some reviewers? I think they were rage baiting. But remember some reviewers tried to kill him, and then were complaining about the fact that he was too tough when he's like part of this fucking story. No, I'm not gonna fucking fight the tree sentinel now because I want to get more footage. It should show the temps up there. The temps are 51 for the CPU and 55 for the GPU. So, yeah, as you see, the CPU is only at 20-something%. Yeah, I made it bigger. No, this is the Steam machine I made with a Ryzen 7 2700X. Ah, Flask. I never added my charge. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, I don't have enough. Get some smithing stones over here. Yes, I've had plenty of them, Josh. This has the RX. I hope all's well, man. This one has the RX 7600 in it. Let's see. Can I parry with this terrible shield? Nope. Yep. Well, this rig, I mean, it's not like a nuclear rig. I don't have anything overclocked, obviously. I'm getting some weird frame pacing shit, but... Ah, you cheap bastard. Oh, he died already because I was beat. Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta stop. My obsession with parrying is my demise. Rich and the Bird, subscribe with Prime, putting us at 33. Thank you, my friend. Ooh, I like this atmosphere anyway. I'm kind of glad I died. Oh, this is great. Oh, this is fantastic, dude. Yeah, this shield also has, like, no parry window. Like, I'm really obsessed with parrying. And, like, there's people who, like, analyze it by frames. And this has such a small parry window compared to other shields, especially the buckler. The buckler's, like, almost a fucking cheat code. So this is the Steam machine with the RX 7600, Ryzen 7 2700X, which is Zen Plus. But as you see, the CPU is... at 30%. It's fine. Oh, I love this, dude. Oh, the rain. This is great B-roll. I'm so glad I fucking croaked. Which is a weird thing to say. Okay, that's a fucking Fisher-Price samurai sword. Holy shit. Yeah, look, oh my god. Josh lounging, subscribe, and putting us at 34. I'll get to those in a minute. Thank you. We're at 45 FPS. My character looks nice and stretched out with this weird fucking bullshit aspect ratio monitor. It's 80-something%, and the CPU's at 27, so there, it's, I assure you. You also have to remember this is a From Software game. I am, well, I'm doing, like, stuff on the 5th with people. So the 4th, I'll be actually streaming. We'll be doing a mini fill-a-thon. No more. I can't do the 12-hour stuff, man. I'm getting too old for that.
Traveler.
All right, we've seen this plenty of times. Yes.
Have you heard of they serve, but you? I can play the turning wood to aid you. You need own to the foot. Then it's settled. Summon me. Ah, I bequeath.
Ah, my steed.
Use it. It will summon torrent. Treat him with.
Thank you. You're here and restart the stream. All right, let me update this. So now what I want to do, I want to get the wolves. So we will. I know. Move. You like Dark Souls 2 better than Elden Ring, huh? So, put me on my map. Yes, I know. Go back to the church.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Yes, you may.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I'd heard and upon the talk thou art possessed to call forth. Ah, as I had hoped.
Dark Souls 3, I really want to play more of that, but like we're going to start Bloodborne. Hopefully I can play the PC version.
Spirits. Summon the spirits will obey. Now it is that.
Thank you.
Forgive, I doubt we shall. How long will it be before the time?
Let's make this shit daytime. God, don't tell, man. I could fucking
But now you can see the
slap the tits out of one of those burritos.
Upon